Okay.
I could just do the
I had
intro,
to
guys.
join, and I
Wait, holy crap, I'm gonna do it! Oh no! Hello,
I had-
everyone! This is the
Hello.
17th episode of Elder Scrolls Jail, and I am playing Ailisia Resvel, and I am not the GM, that is our lovely human Cloudheart,
Indeed.
Fighting to the death with
who
his
is
computer.
currently indisposed / muted, having some tech issues, so, you know, yeah, we're just waiting on that.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That happens.
Yeah.
Wait, it's picking you up now? I
Is
don't
it?
know if it is.
Is
I have
it?
no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Hello.
Back.
hi.
You can't see it, but I'm waving.
That's funny.
Exactly what I'm doing it.
Hello, everybody. I am Cloudheart, your GM now and always on Cloudheart TV, and I thank Ailisia for doing the intro because I am such a bad tech guy. When it comes to tech, you can be trusted and promised that I will break it. Welcome into our 17th, as she said, episode of Elder Scrolls Jail. Yay!
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 And it's time to do the recap.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find our recap muzak.
Muzak.
Oh god, I've read the recap. This one's gonna make me sad.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real sad.
It is Nemily's theme because Nemily will be giving you the recap today. I always send my players the recap before I do it on stream, just so they can prep and get a vibe what's about to happen. But here we bring Nemily in on the screen. Session 16 recap from the Infinite Journal of Nim, Keeper of Records in the Untimes. Well, getting a little harder to ignore that this big shiny light that seems to be endlessly beaming off of White Gold Tower. But I'm sure I can put up some curtains or something or nothing, or I don't know. I'm also kind of catching up on all the other timelines. I'm caught up. All the paperwork's been filled out. All the journals have been filled. But oh my gosh, journal! You won't believe it. After a course, my friends, the heroes, dealt with some dinky spiders and thrashed this campfire vampire that fell in and got trapped in Corral Mill's barrow. They talked to an old ghost. They also fought Corral Mill, who dinged them up pretty bad with some shouts. So nobody likes to be shouted at, especially not when it's loud and magical. But then they got the upper hand when he was silly enough to try to disarm Za'Fina, who's all claws and paws and bam and pow. Poor Ailisia did get hurt a few times though. Anyways, after they beat him up, the door unlocked, and Isbeta came in to heal them. And the person they were working for, or something, or whoever they are, came in to do something or other, and which they helped with. They helped really well. While the guy was inspecting one room with Krona, Thorodan found Corral Mill's magnum opus, the Tonal Potion of Transcendental Heights. But sadly, I won't get to work with my friends as much. I don't think, at least. Now that they drank this potion, I guess this is the end of the hero's tale for Ailisia, Thorodan, and Thorodan, who became demi-princes, Krona, who became an aspect and force of change, and Sinkir, and my almost friend Moasi, who became divine demi-children. Oh, and Alesh, she remembered the name that never was, Isbeta. Well, now I'm all sad. I had 13 friends and counting with the Nords, but now I'm down to 7. That's really sad. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna miss my friend. I don't want to lose my friend. Well, I mean, you know, I'm glad I still get to know Za'Fina and Mirvos. You know, his prison was caution. I don't even know what to say, Journal. Bye. And it's left at that. To no conclusion on why she thinks that she's no longer going to be friends with you guys.
No.
And
Aw.
I will bring you into the scene where last session we had an onslaught by none other than Molag Bal, who was angry that Krona decided to defy him and attempt to pull away from him. And the curse which he bestowed at Krona's own request, supposedly, according to Molag Bal, however much you want to trust
I
that.
don't believe anything. Even if that happened, he blanked my mind so hard that I became a completely new person. I am now wanting to be the primordial hero.
Yeah. You guys are all at 1 HP from being like sliced to ribbons by elements of while being slammed across the roof like a scene from Poltergeist. You're at 1 HP, and you're transformed. Ailisia, I will display on my screen some images, which I have. Do I have the display capture? I don't have a display capture. I will go ahead and slam one in and use it real quick. You're seeing from my point of view because I'm about to add some stuff on screen to show you the character portraits of our lovely crew in their transformed form. I was trying to get it working before, but it has not worked for me. So in the meantime, I will stop on some of these images in just simple Windows photos. Lovely Windows photos. This is the current form of none other than Ailisia Resvel, who has become the demi-princess of Azura. She is covered, her skin has turned a teal aquamarine color. She's covered in scintillating silver, almost like body glitter. She is no longer clothed in anything but simply aurora starlight, which is hiding her and obscuring her and giving her some element of modesty and beauty. And she bears a silver sword in this form, a sword which becomes silvered simply by her transformed presence. And she is I'm trying to think of the word. Irrevocably beautiful. Like her in this form, she is almost preternaturally beautiful. And then we go to our buddy. Yes, that was it. By the way, this is an image I tried one time when I was trying some demo art for the series. This is the guy from Law and Order. I don't know why I wanted to do that. This is the new form of Krona, who is now an aspect of change. He is an aspect of Sithis, who came in and blew away with a wind of death Molag Bal from the room, freeing everyone from their almost mortality. He has now got elements of essentially a red inner aura, which reveals his skeleton, and his hand is like almost irrevocably blackened, almost to like a crisp, as like a skeletal black hand, symbolizing that he is currently the entirety of the Black Hand for the and the listener and speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, since most of the Dark Brotherhood has been destroyed due to the current Empire. This is the fused form, which we will get to later. I will address that later, but that is the fused form of Senche-Raht and Moasi'Ko, which will be coming up in 1 second. We will have that scene in just 1 second. And this is finally the form of Thorodan Nightvale, who has taken on as a demi-prince very reluctantly and almost very against the wills of Hermaeus Mora. Hermaeus Mora does not want Thorodan. So Hermaeus Mora is anything short of openly hostile, and he does seem openly hostile. So he is short of just killing Thorodan right now. He is tolerating the fact that Thorodan has become a demi-prince of him. And that is the current situation. And I'm going to play some more calm music.
Thorodan gives that one guy from like Pirates of the Caribbean, the pirate guy with the tentacle mouth.
Yeah, Davy Jones.
Yeah,
Davy
yeah,
Jones.
Davy Jones.
This way we reach the heart.
Yeah. It's
Oh my god.
Ma,
What was that?
what's happening?
I don't know.
This is some kind of LSD trip.
Oh no, sorry. That was my bad. That was my bad. I hit a wrong button on my voice changer. Don't worry, you're not being attacked by a robot. I'm simply changing the music. You are currently in the room while to the side, Eltiern is inspecting the other room for now that he has revealed the formulae and everything, the ancient notes in the wall of Coralmel's wall. He is currently inspecting the notes from this entire expedition, which is the entire reason you guys are here, trying to find any trace of this potion that is clearly discussed in the notes but has not been finished, or at least he finds no trace of.
Can I
drink
interject something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we turn this form on and off at will, please?
You are capable of that. But first, we're going to cut to Sinkir'Do.
Okay.
I am going to move us to a screen which is fitting. Something more of a loading screen while we're discussing what's happening to Sinkir. Sinkir, you are transported to a realm of endless golden light. A long hall of like white pillars. You and Moasi'Ko are teleported to a long hall of these massive white, like almost Ionian Corinthian pillars, which hold up this throne. And at the end of this, at the middle of this room, out into the wider world, it almost kind of bends perception. You look out, you're in this room, you don't realize how you got here. And you look out to the open, wider room, and what you expect to be a door, the wall opens and melds into the world itself. And in the center of the room, from the throne, where a person is arcing their hand, pouring out a large goblet of water, or it looks like water. It's actually a golden light liquid, almost like an amber colored water like liquid. In the middle of the room is just a ravine that is flowing down into the wider world. You look up and you know, without a shadow of a doubt, the figure that you are looking at is none other. And I will go ahead and grab an image as well for this. You know that it's none other. And I'm grabbing the image so everybody can see it on the stream, even if you can't see it in game. You know it's none other than Stendarr. Except the form that you see him is not the one that is shown on screen. The form that you see him is a young, almost like runtling, but the only thing that like distinguishes it from you is that this runtling has like several, like almost like 50 braids, like with like golden rings tied into their braid, which is a thing that's done in Khajiit culture as someone ages. They have several braids on their beard, braided with the hair on their back, almost kind of looks like a mane coming down the back of their head, and like a large like beard in the front, and they have like maid upon maid. But they're like a Cathay or a Su'The-Rat, but they're like shorter. Like they're shorter even than that. And it's like something malnourished them, and they're half the height of a normal Cathay or Su'The-Rat, sitting in this chair.
Interesting. I'll look over to Moase and say, I think we're in the realm of Stendarr.
Oh, you think? And like she says, apologies. I am a little ill at ease. What do we do? How do we approach? I know that you're here. Welcome.
Sinkir would approach.
This one does all that it can to pour out the mercy and justice upon the world. It seems that it's not enough. This one is doing all that it can. I see that you come here as two bound in love.
Yes, we are, but how did we get here?
You were brought here by the potion and the shared allegiance which ties you and bonds you as a third figure within the framework of your love. For love changes all things.
Hmm. He's
It
just
is,
gonna stay. Go ahead.
it is by the power of love which oughta change things, which is what you have become, an oughta. And the blood, the alliance of your blood, most closely allied with me, the spirit Stendarr. And he looks up at you, and his eyes are like golden discs, like this light, beautifully like white gold color. Different than a Khajiit's like reflective eyesight. It's got a different kind of quality of light to it.
We did drink that potion, and we were both members of a temple for you for a long time.
Aye.
What's going to happen now? Are we forever stuck in this realm with you?
No, I will send you back with the last vestiges of my power, which I have saved up. I must reserve the most of it to pour out the mercy and justice that I can upon this world, for it is struggling. The line of justice has been tampered with, and the concept of justice has been assaulted in ideology.
Are you talking about the Empire? The Empire that supposed to represent you, the Legion, using slaves
He lets out a
as
deep
soldiers?
sigh. I must not speak against the Lord of Order and what he has formed, for empire comes from order, and the God of Order, and the God over us all, Akka.
Mm. He's just gonna stare at him for a second, contemplating.
He's continuing to almost like it's almost desperate how he's turned over the cup and is like trying to pour more out of it, but it just won't. More just won't come.
Are you sending us out to help you restore some order to the land?
He looks up and with like a desperate look in his eyes, like a sad and desperate look. Would you? Would you help me?
I would.
Moasi says, this one believes in mercy. And justice, yes. There's so much that the world needs. Would you tell them that justice is not just what's written in a book of law? Would you tell them that mercy is not just what one gives to someone at the edge of a blade?
At this point, I have trouble believing in the laws right now. I've seen what's happened, even if you can't speak on it.
You are freer agents than I, still mortal in nature. At least mortal in some aspect. You have the freedom to act, though you are bound by your nature very much, though, now. The closer you are tied with a divine presence, the more you are bound to the tenets and the characteristics of it. It becomes almost a second form of prison.
He kind of shifts uncomfortably at that. Oh, even so, I have always respected the teachings of Stendarr.
That was not the end of my lecture, but I thank you very much for respecting which I have attempted to share with the world through my priests. My point being, though it be near like unto a second prison, Ada are capable of changing the world through love. I will quote a passage from an ancient book. But the white strake did warn against the growing love with Perif. We are Ada more, and change things through love. We must take care lest we beget more monsters on this earth. Think less on the last warning and more on the first. You change things through love, and you come here bounded already in it, and you give me hope. You wish to leave united together in love?
Sinkir would look over to Moasi and say, I love Moasi more than anyone I've ever met. So yes.
This one chafes and teaches this one many lessons of mercy, but yes, I love this one, big as he is. Then would you permit me to bind you forever in love?
Yes.
Wait. Then by which that is justice, permitted to me, passing through the realm of Mara, to whom this truly belongs, I bind you under marriage of Stendarr by my seal. And he takes his hand and scoops just what little he can catch so he doesn't take too much. And he throws some of the river of justice and mercy at you, splashing both of you. And as he splashes you, you guys both look at each other.
All right.
Moasi gives you like a big, warm-hearted smile and like goes to like lean forward to you to give you a kiss.
Think he'll respond in kind.
As you do so, you become something new. The fused form that is Sinawasi-Ri. A figure, which again I will display here to the audience. A figure who is bipedal in nature. A lion whose the ends of his mane and the entirety of his mane is filled with a golden white light. Who bears on their chest a tabard of Stendarr. You are not the child of Stendarr, but the marriage of Stendarr, existing as a unified existence. Her voice echoes within yours, and her voice echoes within your mind, and your voice echoes within her mind. You are in a married place of existence. And what results is the expression of your love. Your ability to unite together is the strength of this form.
Well, Sinasi-Ri will look over to Stendarr and say, thank you. With this form, we can do a lot more to help people. And when they speak, I'm assuming they're speaking in both their voices at the same time.
Yeah, both of their voices are present at the same time.
But we have encountered someone similar to us, haven't we?
Yes, you have. The agent of Stendarr, so they call him. My son.
He has sided with the Empire and has attempted to stop us.
Welcome in.
Is it possible? Huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
Oh, is it possible for us to save him, for lack of a better word?
My son has been horrifically misinformed, taught and instructed in a way that has changed his mind. I cannot tell you all that which is possible, for grand is the dream. But I can tell you, much more hope and mercy and justice will exist if you can free my son.
Then we shall try to free him.
His prison, if it may be called such, is that which he has been raised in. For he is my son, but he has been raised as an agent of the Empire. He has been raised believing all that he is done under law is just. If it be law, then it be just. And so, his spirit of justice has been broken and shaped like glass into a new picture.
Yes, we will do our best to get him back. For he would be helpful in our cause.
Free him from the mosaic of his instruction, please. If you cannot, free him from such a prison, by whatever means. It would be mercy to free my son from such an existence. It would be greater mercy to give him freedom to walk the earth as he was not given, as it was stolen from him. For theft comes by many forms, and not just with what is called such by law. I send you out into the world, the marriage of the two. Change things by love, for that is the power of Yada, and of all things. And he raises his hand, his free hand, while he continues to like absolutely upturn the cup which is in his hand. He raises his hand, catches a single dewdrop of mercy or justice, you don't know which, and flicks it forward to you, and you are cast out back into the frozen tomb.
Well, I think that went a lot better than the last one.
Yeah. Oh, someone's audio is kind of catching.
It's John's.
Oh, my bad.
Turn your sensitivity up
Yeah.
or down or whatever the equivalent is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's down.
Well, I guess from y'all's perspective, when me and Moasi'Ko drank the potion, we disappeared. Same as just Beta.
Yeah.
And I guess
This is
now
what-
you see a single Khajiit return.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better.
Wait, did y'all can hear him?
I can't hear him. What he's saying?
I can't hear him now, but he said something earlier.
he said
Something
something.
and now he's just gone.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good.
Yeah, y'all were like
Okay.
responding to him, and I was like, wait, what?
He was talking with Jace, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So did the Khajiit, the single Khajiit, like slash Moasi slash Sinkir, did they miss the whole lovely interaction with
LTN.
GAOL?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did
They
they?
did. They are full health. Sorry, I'm trying to check settings on this
Good for
stream.
them. Good for them.
They come back and we're all just like cut to it's over here.
I'm not really sure how I am right now. I know I'm at very low health.
You're
I'm
on 1
okay.
HP
Hey,
too.
I'm not really sure how
was
visually I
protected.
would look because I did have a certain
back to life.
heart in my chest.
Yeah, you gotta be at 1 HP. You got brought back to life.
Yeah.
Paler than
Well,
normal.
to be
till
honest,
now.
I am now currently the form of ultimate change in death. So
Yes.
The question: do you always look dead?
Does he look dead?
Yeah,
Or does he just look
I think
pretty-
so. But I would love to swap this up before a little certain someone comes in. At least hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
you
Sinkir and
have
Moasi
some
come back, are
time.
they?
You have
Are
about
they-
5 minutes. But he seems to be engrossed. But he has announced, everyone. Yes, of course. How do you say? I shall be revisiting you. I am cleaning up everything, preserving these under pains, great pains, to make sure nothing is lost from this precious place of true alchemical knowledge. I am sealing up my map and greater containers, my leather tubes and such. I shall be in the room in shortly. Give me about 5 minutes.
Okay, can I ask to do something?
Yeah, of course.
Can I see a potion bottle? I want to attempt to pulverize.
Like just a random potion bottle, yeah.
No, the potion bottle.
No,
Oh,
He's trying to get rid of evidence.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of evidence.
Make me a strength check.
Okay, thankfully that is what I'm good at.
Yay.
No bonuses?
Minus 10.
As you are.
Minus 10.
Can I
This
try
is-
to help him?
I will give him a reroll with you helping him. Like you're
Okay,
like
I'll
helping
take
him, like
that.
holding it in position so he can focus all his energy on just crushing it.
I'm trying to like use fire to
Lucky
like
number!
You absolutely
Oh!
bust open this glass, and it does cut you a little bit. Krona, you are cut a little on your hands. But it is to a flesh wound. Like it does cut up open your hands, and you notice something is different about this glass that makes you think perhaps this was not a smart idea.
Oh.
There's elements on the inner
Oh,
lining
you-
of this glass that makes you think that this was a poor idea to have done, but you did succeed in breaking the glass.
Okay, I did get a lucky number.
Open like
What-
something
what are you-
1,000-year-old glass. Like that
Yeah.
shit's gonna have like nasty
Asbestos.
diseases and stuff on it. Like
Yeah.
Thordan,
It's like a
Thordan,
special.
feel free to make a lore roll with, I will say, the traces of your special power, which, by the way, everyone has a special power now related to their form when they're truly in their form. Thordan, you have
Not
not told me that
me.
you have reverted. Yeah, no, you haven't. But your special power is that Nimue still likes you.
yeah.
Which isn't to say that Nimue doesn't immediately dislike everyone else. It's just something else is going on. We'll touch on that when that comes up. But Thordan,
Oh.
you have a free reroll on any failed lore checks. Make me a simple lore check.
Kind of need it.
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
anyone reacting to the single Khajiit that just
Oh yeah,
appeared
y'all are
upon them?
still.
Yes, he used.
And Za'Fina is very confused.
Does this Khajiit bear any resemblance to Sinkir'Do /
Yeah.
Moasi'Ko?
It
That's
looks
my
it
question.
looks like Sinkir's coloration with Moasi'Ko's pattern and like a larger mane than either of them ever had, but like the brightness of the light that's on them. Mirvos just kind of takes a look and says, "Who the hell is this?"
What did you two do?
We met Stendarr, and he has united us more than in marriage.
Bullshit
united us
is
together.
what you hear Mirvos say. Mirvos just standing there like, "What the hell is going on? Bullshit!" And then he looks at Ailisia and he says, "Huh." And like he's no longer invested in whatever you're saying, and he's just looking at Ailisia.
No,
At least he's just like, what?
Nothing.
I will assume Senatsi Re, at the very least, isn't affected by.
Oh no,
Ailisia
no.
or-
You're actually very divinely protected by the fact that you're bound in love.
No. They're faithful. They have a faithful marriage, guys.
Yeah.
They have a faithful
Yeah,
marriage.
yeah.
Yes. You are surrounded by dead Draugr, and of course Mirvos, who's now slack-jawed staring at Ailisia. And Thordan, you have succeeded your role, and you know that this was not poisoned or diseased glass. This glass was a special form of magic potion glass that would have refilled whatever was placed within the container. You emptied it entirely.
Oh,
Aw.
This was Corral Mill's second great
I was not supposed to
potion
know
glass.
that. No, I thought I was doing something smart.
Well,
Wait.
Womp womp.
I have an
If
idea.
you
We're
have
the
some
better.
smiling friends, it's basically him grabbing Krona by the shoulders and just, we are so fucked.
Yeah.
No one
Let's look
needs to
this.
know. No
Can
one
I
needs to
cast
know.
repair
He's
at third
just
level on the
trying
glass?
trying to turn back.
This is far
Is it
beyond a
broken?
simple repair spell.
Okay,
This
I
is-
didn't know if I could, but I was like, wait,
This-
can I try?
This, in order to repair, and it's a shoddy form of repair. I mean, Like you have the shards of an incredibly precious artifact within your hands, though, like just on the ground, mixed in with all the random rubble. Now, Krona, is the shards of, by all rights, the most precious alchemical glass in the world. And the only way to repair it is to get like snow from the top of like the top of the throat of the world, and to get finely ground mammoth tusk powder.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. This is a good thing. No one else needs this.
Honestly, yeah.
That may be a good point.
For the greater
Yeah.
good. For the greater good.
For the greater good.
Are you
Gonna
doing
thank me
anything to hide the glass that's now on the ground?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag a Draugr body over it.
Yeah,
That's
do
smart.
that
That's
or
smart.
like scooch it into some rubble off to the side.
Yeah, like make it really finely ground and drag a Draugr body over it.
You now have 2
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
before he returns into the room. You have 2 minutes before 9:58.
Can you?
So, Tanasi says, I have the thing to teleport to the college, right?
You
We
have
all do.
one. You have He's handed out all of you your own like scrolls, and he says, you know, we will teleport when I'm finished, but like please wait for my arrival. Yeah.
Tanasi.
Do you think this is smart?
Is going to say to the party, I have something I need to do. I'll be meeting y'all later.
What?
And he's gonna kind of walk off over here. And I'll
Okay.
let you know, Cloud.
Yep.
He's gonna destroy all the equipment and stuff in that room.
Just with Eltiern in the room.
No, he's gonna wait. That's why I said I'll meet them later. He's gonna wait for them to leave. Then destroy it.
Okay. So like he just leaves this entire place and then waits for like Eltiern to leave.
Yeah.
Eltiern will be coming out in 2 minutes, or actually 1 minute. I'm being lenient because 2 minutes have actually passed. But I know that like people take time up in our roleplay. I'm pausing. You have 1 minute to figure out what are you guys doing.
Can I please
roll a lore
transfer
check to figure out how to
normal
tell
form?
people to get out of this form?
Yeah.
Yes,
but
make
I
a lore
want to
check.
figure that out too.
Do I get to roll with my specialty in Daedra?
Yes,
Or
it's your specialty in
myself
Daedra, but
as
it's a
well?
minus 40 because this is an incredibly scary new thing that's happened to you. This is unprecedented. This is like explaining how like advanced
Minus
level like
40.
mathematics to like
Or
somebody
minus
in a matter of seconds.
Because plus 10 and then the minus 40.
Yeah.
Is it minus 40 with the specialty or minus 30?
Minus 30. It's minus 30 with the specialty. Because you get
With
a plus 10 and then,
yeah,
so it's a plus,
yeah.
it's a minus 40 plus 10, so
And I
minus 30.
still succeeded.
We're not gonna figure this out. He's gonna walk in and see all this
I
crap.
got 35. 3 degrees of success.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That doesn't
You
mean the
suddenly
rest of us know how
realize
to
that
do
the
this,
only thing
though.
you need to do is you need to focus on childhood memories. The closest childhood memories you have, and you need to like ever really lock into them, and it will bring you back to what you are supposed to be materially on this world.
I'm going to very quickly just go, you need to get out of this, think about your childhood. Focus. I know that's probably pretty bad for Ailisia, but I'm sorry. You need to focus on it to get out of this.
What's Krona supposed to do? He doesn't remember.
Think about an egg.
Now or no?
Yeah, Krona, ironically, an egg, it actually really does help. That random throwaway line is really telling about your past, and it does help.
Yippee!
It actually you
And
feel
nonsense helped.
when
great.
I will say
That's
all
why I
of
was
you
going to-
managed to actually. Do I want to make you guys roll for this?
I want to roll. I at least want to roll because it doesn't make enough sense for the character.
Roll. Ailisia at least will roll willpower with a minus 10.
Yeah. Yep. There it is. All right. Let's see it. All right.
I'm so glad that my original plan kind of would have worked because I was planning on just drinking a little bit of myself.
Lucky number.
Lucky number.
Ailisia, you lock in, and it's not to a memory in the torture. It's a memory of your mother holding you against her chest during an ash storm, humming a tune to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. and like she's humming this like haunting melody, and it is bringing you back to the moment of your childhood before any of this ever happened. And you drop out of this form back into Ailisia, the purple-eyed, but Ailisia in leather figure, like Mirabos just kind of shakes his head. Okay, can any rescue you do that? And like, I need a willpower roll.
Do you need me to roll anything, or
I need a willpower roll from Krona.
okay?
You get a plus 10 because the egg comment.
The egg comment.
Okay.
That was just a throwaway line of Thorodan being pissed, so that's incredible.
It's really funny that you landed on something related to his backstory.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was like one actual play I listened to for a while where like
Roll that, please?
Can you reroll it?
I said you should use a luck.
Use a luck.
I have 2 luck. I'm gonna use it.
You actually have 4 luck, or
You have
however many
4
luck you
luck.
normally have.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many luck you normally have actually, but you have however many luck. It's full now.
He usually only has 2 luck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, darn.
Go ahead and reroll.
Yeah, I'm going to use luck on this one.
Come on,
Plus
come
10
on.
again, or no?
Sorry. Let me remove the pause.
Yes.
Yes, plus
I
10.
think it's same before.
Okay, just making sure.
uh
Rolling. Come on.
oh
77.
Damn it.
uh-oh.
I will give you 1 free reroll, seeing as your friend is helping you. This is like a pity point.
Yes.
Thank you, your mercy.
If Krona doesn't transform, I'm not transforming either. We're just gonna have
That's
to
and
okay.
remember,
I'm gonna
you're-
do the same thing. Like if Krona doesn't do it, I'm not gonna do it.
Your target number is a 50 because you should be adding 10. You should be adding 10
Yeah,
to this.
yeah. What's
target is a
So-
50. It's just not calculating right
Yeah.
because I don't think you gave me all the things you meant to give me before we like did all
Ooh.
this.
Unfortunate.
No.
Krona is Krona is having trouble like remembering any childhood memory, which is fitting.
Which is
Krona,
I'm good. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna pat him on the back and just go, it's okay. We'll both look like monsters till the end.
Well,
Can I
you
still
just
go invisible?
distract him with I think. If that helps.
Can I still go
Does that
invisible?
help?
Mirvos is going to walk up to you and roll a strength check and attempt to get a lucky number.
Where is my...
He does not hit you hard enough, and he's just like, sorry. Like when you realize he just clocks you in the jaw, he's like, I thought knocking you out would help. He just hits you in the across the jaw, and it does nothing because like
Ooh.
it's not like it's a failure. It's not even a high enough strength check to like really do any damage.
Well,
He
you
walks.
just
Oh.
burn you or something.
You did use your moon shadow for the day, so you don't have
Yeah.
your power yet back.
Or
Fuck.
you could
Can I
just
still use chameleon?
knock you out with fire.
You could attempt to cast chameleon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, what illusion?
Yes.
Yep. It's a 50-50 shot if the spell even works.
Yeah. And if it
But you
Well-
fails,
also have luck.
I have 1 luck point.
One
left.
luck.
Unlucky number.
Oh god.
Shit's just going so wild so quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty fitting. You did just kind of have your heart restarted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still, it still sucks getting these rolls, man. Fuck. Fun.
I'm going to the magical mishaps table, spell backfire table
For illusion.
for
I'll go ahead
illusion.
and
Roll
cast
me a
the spell for you so
d12.
you lose the magicka.
Okay.
That was just to remove the magicka.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
It's
you
okay.
You
That
slash
is-
RD12.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot
roll
about that.
r/.
Yeah. Or
Like
I think
Reddit.
it's- Yeah. Reddit slash D12.
Alright.
Or no, wait, or is it's slash
slash
R?
R.
It's slash
yeah.
R
Yeah.
slash R. D12.
Reverse Reddit.
Reverse
Or
Reddit.
Base D12 or no?
Just D12. Just D12.
Just splat D12 and you
Yeah.
add your spell.
I
level
can just
to
roll
the
it for you if you want.
No, I got it.
Which
Okay.
you have it's only a level 1 spell, so unless you royally
Just add
fuck
one,
up, you'll be
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
8.
Oh.
7.
That's 7.
8 total. 8 total.
Eight.
No, it's 8 total because it's level 1 spell.
yeah.
Seriously, I'm sober. The caster loses 2 stamina points. They feel extremely intoxicated. And in this state of mind, Krona
Damn it.
actually loses the form.
Oh,
He
nice.
is
Oh.
extremely intoxicated.
He got drunk.
Thorodan, change back fast.
On it.
Krona, Thorodan has no problem. Thorodan understands the nature of this solution and changes back about the time that you hear Yamois Eltier Moi. Slide open the stone door. Is everything okay in here? And he stops in the room. He looks around at everybody, and he looks at like Ailisia and her purple eyes.
For reference, he is trying to like just look. She's like trying to like look in the opposite
He
direction.
doesn't
like,
even
busy
notice
herself
that
with
your eyes
something.
are a different color and decides to continue on. Well,
Beautiful.
everyone,
Love it.
I like to think like he does notice, but like he
Doesn't care.
He doesn't
But,
think
like,
anything of
Second
it.
time this has
I was
happened.
gonna say like he's worried like it would be rude to point it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Like,
Yeah.
Eltiern is very much the kind of person who would just not notice.
He's like
He's so incredibly divested, but like he does notice that Ailisia's eye colors because he has had an intense conversation with her. He notices that her eye
Yeah.
color is different, and he says, "Illusion spell." And everyone, very much welcome. Congratulations on finishing the job. The pay, as stipulated, Za'Fina. The pay will be ceasing at this moment. The amount that you have been paid is the amount that you will receive since we are complete with our task. I will go ahead and march outside, and I will be. Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that Joe Cargo prematurely used his scroll. He is at the college right now. He is probably getting himself arrested, like a fool.
I will. The pressures of office. I shall, of course, discuss this with everyone. I will clear that up. It is understandable that he would be arrested. Hey, no problem, though. He's not being arrested by anyone but the campus guard, which is, of course, made up of mostly just graduate level students who have some decent knowledge in destruction and alteration and illusion binding spells. Very well. All right. Simple activation of your scroll. If for those who are not aware of a scroll, upon every magical scroll is placed a magical form of ink which seals the magic within. Lifting the ink seal activates the magic. If it is a directional spell, the scroll needs to be placed, magical seal facing the direction you wish to cast it. You lift the ink seal up, you unfurl, and it will cast its magic. This being a teleportation, of course, it only needs to be within your hands. I will, of course, demonstrate. I only get one chance to demonstrate. Please, everyone, watch me. And he
Yes, sir.
he undoes. He simply grabs underneath the ink seal, removes it, unscrolls it, says, "I will be seeing you at the college. Congratulations, prospective students," and then disappears.
He didn't even notice I was gone.
He didn't. He honestly didn't.
Yourself?
Damn.
Well,
A
since
giant
you're listening-
lion-shaped person, a giant like Senche-Raht tiger, and he's like, "Ah, yes, everything's in order," and then just disappears.
That's beautiful.
Well, Sinkir'Do's listening. Now that he knows he's gone, he's going to start destroying all this stuff. And
Yeah.
destroying that wall with the symbol on it.
Make
Oh,
me.
yeah,
make
Ooh, idea.
me- Yeah.
Use a Draugr weapon. Make it look like
Yeah.
Make it look
I
like Draugr
would
came back to
smart.
life or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mirvus
I
will
guess I
pick,
can act-
Mirvus will pick up a Draugr weapon and go into that room. Good idea, hun. And step through.
I can actually. I mean, I can do that now myself. I have thumbs.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh, we did. You
you
have power.
You have power, and he like tosses you. He tosses you. I still don't believe you saw Stendarr, and he goes and grabs another one himself, and he will come in and like basically just help you, just absolutely wreck shop with this room. I need you to make me a strength roll with a +20.
I would have
strength or would it be strength or athletics?
Athletics. I'll say athletics.
+20.
Yeah. You
I
are
would
just
say Krona-
absolutely like
This-
rage rooming in this room.
I'm amazed we managed to clutch up there, honestly.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, am I about to have to like use my persuasion to like make him
Although
shut up?
honestly, this is a genuine question. Is Krona too far gone to use the scroll himself, or am I going to have to help him?
Krona is incredibly inebriated and caught about a quarter of what the professor said, but he is smart enough that if you hand him his scroll and tell him, just make the lifting motion, he will get teleported, but he will throw up at the destination on whoever.
Yeah,
whoever teleports immediately after Krona will be thrown up on.
I have a question. Well, several actually.
Yes.
One. Do I have to be a student of Winterhold? Because I kind of don't want it.
You don't have to. He's offered. He's offered to you. This is the opportunity to just teleport there.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's exactly what I was
trying to, figure out the soul traps.
All right, so
I imagine classes either, Krona.
Going through a very bad hangover. He currently has a massive migraine.
Yeah.
Does the throwing up get rid of the most of it, like throwing up when
it gets rid of some of it, but he will be kind of.
May I go last if that's fine?
He's going to feel intoxicated for the next 1d12 minutes. Allow me to roll.
Okay.
All right. So
may I be
when
last?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
I don't think they want what was in my gut.
Yeah. Alicia's gonna wait for Mirvos.
Yeah.
Mirvos is standing next to you. He kind of like hooks arm to you. He says, just to say, I liked you before you dressed in white. And like he pulls out his scroll and like hands you his.
Before we all move, Senche-Raht will be coming out, and he can does he need to make a roll to defuse?
Yes. You need to be able to like remember each other's childhood, and the real difficulty is separating who is who right now in this moment.
I imagine this is coming like some kind of like Matrix-esque shit.
Yeah,
it really is. It's Matrix.
I really do think Sinkir had probably the coolest transformation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like mine.
Go ahead and roll me.
I'm gonna bias
roll
against
with a plus 20. Plus 20.
A willpower plus 20.
Yes.
I'm gonna be leaning against this.
You have two minds sorting out which of you is which, but.
Oh jeez.
Well,
that ain't good.
You're not going to be the first to go, for sure. Who wants to teleport first?
I'll tell Krona what to do and go first, because Thorodan is honestly probably the most excited of the group to get to go back to the college.
Yeah. Thorodan returns. Thorodan will just simply lift his, and he just kind of lifts the College of Winterhold seal, which is a four-shaped star in blue ink. You lift it, toss it away, and it just. Interesting enough, the ink is bluish pinkish, kind of reminding you of a soul gem. And you're like
stroking.
It's a strange wax. You're like, that's interesting coloration on the wax. And like you lift the seal, open up the scroll, Thorodan is gone.
Ailisia is trying to like convince Mirvos like go at the same time as her.
Krona just lifts up a thumbs up as he's leaning against this wall. You all go in front. I don't want.
Yeah, Mirvos will like try and open his at the same time as you, and like you guys to like. Yeah. He's giving you like a bit of a playful smile. He says, "Beat you there," and he like tries to beat it, rip his off first, like sneaking a second in. Like he's acting in a way that's a little unnerving for you because a lot of his like behavior and personality was caution. And he's being more playful with you.
To be fair, she's also heavily blushing from that earlier comment.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, okay.
And he disappears
and
first.
She's gonna let him win on purpose because she probably could have done it, but she let him win. And she's gonna do it a little bit like a second after him.
Can I try to make another willpower check?
Go ahead, yeah.
Also, as a mechanical question.
Yeah.
Senche-Raht, is he a normal sized character?
He's a normal sized character, yes.
Okay.
You got this, buddy.
Wow.
Darn it.
Darn.
Yeah, what's your willpower? Oh, your willpower is a 30. Dang.
Yeah, his willpower's really low.
Yeah, like you're having trouble like just like really like pulling apart who is who.
Wait, what's
can Za'Fina help with like a
reroll? Yeah, I'll give you Za'Fina kind of steps alongside and just kind of like reminds you of whose memories are who. Like no, that was something that I did with Za'Fina when we were kids.
Yeah.
didn't we mention in the chat that Albie is the highest characteristic of whoever? When it's Moasi's have a higher willpower?
Moasi's willpower, let me see. Yes, I did mention that you'd be using whoever's higher, so Moasi's willpower is a 35, so it would have been a 55. Still a failure.
So, okay.
May I ask Za'Fina something, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Za'Fina, can you please help heal me?
There we
please?
go.
Heal.
If you have any, you can. I'm not feeling so good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Actually, can I for fun, before I de-transform, heal him? Use an actual magic check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Greatly appreciated.
I would need you to roll it because it'd be on her sheet. I think.
I got you. I will roll her magic. It's not great. It's a 35.
Anything will help.
Yeah. It worked.
But she works.
Oh.
And she will use a healing touch too, and overload it with her willpower. That gives you a +3 to it, and that is a healing touch 2, so that she heals you for 6 HP or 7 HP.
I owe you greatly.
The combined voice of
Strange.
Moasi and Sinkir comes out as
Strange.
They will say you're welcome,
yeah, and
it'll defuse.
You defuse. You with your amulet of telekinesis are capable of opening your scroll relatively easy, as it would be a difficult task for you.
Yeah.
And you are the next group to disappear. Moasi and Sinkir arrives at the college.
All right.
And I'll be
Ailisia
right
has
back.
already disappeared. Yes. The last two to
Yeah,
disappear
just on the map.
are
Yeah, Za'Fina will go
Za'Fina
next.
and Krona. Yeah.
You go ahead and go without me. I'll teleport last. Make sure to move everyone out of the way. I feel like I'm going to throw up if I do open this scroll.
Good idea, friend.
She says before you hear someone say before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who is it?
It's the 5 Nords. Most of us wish to return home and attempt to do things our own way.
That is completely fine. You're free to do as you wish.
But I, seeing as we had the auspicion of meeting the Dragonborn, will go with you as Ulfred the White. And, of course,
I respect your courage.
Dagran wishes to go, seeing as how he has some degree of knowledge in magic, and shit, it's no point in not trying to get a little bit better at it, right? Dagran and Dagran nods.
Makes perfect.
Dagran and Ulfred will go with you, but the other 3 will return home to their hometowns, or at least try and lay low in the countryside of Skyrim. So they will be disappearing.
I wish them eternal happiness and peace.
Yeah.
I do hope we get the chance to meet them again someday.
Agreed.
Yorick steps forward and says, "Before I go, how committed
Yes?
are you to that whole thing with the Azura?" And like he just gets punched in the jaw by Ulfred, like no hesitation, no restraint. Like
Even if I wasn't, I only like women. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
and like he just kind of and like shrugs and like angrily walks out.
Oh, he wanted
Za'Fina,
he wanted his Khajiit wife like a true Nord.
Like a true Nord, yeah.
What's going on, Krona?
I think your relationship with Azura is very beautiful.
No, thank you, friend.
I'm really the only one that I was the only one that was able to at least witness that conversation you two had with it, and he was moved by it.
Yeah. No.
Because it's genuine love.
Yeah. Away we go.
These 2 disappear.
Okay.
Za'Fina's the last. Za'Fina, you will be thrown up by Minerva. By Krona.
Crona.
Can I give her enough time to move out the way?
You will be arriving at a big delay. Like you will be arriving. You will throw up in this room alone, and then teleport.
Oh no, that's completely fine. I'll catch up with them later.
Yeah.
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 Something really funny about your relationship is so beautiful, and then minutes later,
Bleh.
the same dude.
I like to think it's like the event, the Amazing World of Gumball scene with the gnome, the first episode.
Shit, I don't remember that one. That was like my favorite show growing up. Ah, dang.
I'll send a GIF in the.
Yeah.
You are arriving in the Arcanium, which I need to go ahead and get the map for. So
Yes.
And so long as I played Skyrim in a mage build.
Now you're playing Skyrim with a mage build, but it's a TTRPG.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to pull in the map. That's my bad, guys. I should have had this already ready.
You're good.
Not a problem.
Oh, it's the library.
I have a.
No, that's Gravity Falls, man. That's not Amazing World of Gumball. What?
I thought I said Gravity Falls. I
You
thought
didn't.
it was a. I thought I corrected
You said
myself.
Amazing
I
World
do
of
remember
Gumball.
that. I do remember that.
Okay.
You fool!
Fuck! I thought I corrected myself because I heard myself say it at first, and I thought I corrected myself to Gravity Falls. Oh, to Gravity Falls.
He does this all the time.
Fine. Okay.
Your relationship is beautiful.
Yeah.
With how big you are, you have to wonder, does it just keep coming?
Oh no!
Oh god.
Now we've moved to Family Guy.
Yeah.
Now we're back at the Epicac, yeah.
I imagine he has his hand on like one of the bookshelves, and he tries to do it politely. It's in a corner. He's going to try and clean it up afterwards.
No.
No.
Ruin somebody's journal.
Oh, that'd be so awful. Okay, can I say I go ahead and use it? And it, the delay.
Yeah, I think he's trying to find art for the Arcanium right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all good.
Yeah.
I guess I would have a question for that professor.
Yes, what's that?
The contract stated I got to join the college. Can I have Moasi join instead of me?
Oh yeah, Moasi was also rolled
I
into
put-
that.
Yeah.
Oh, was she? Okay,
Yeah.
she wasn't there when we signed the contract. She came after.
I'm not even going to be going to classes. I'm just here to use the library.
That's
Can I use
that's
this
what,
public library, please? This is not a public library.
Sinkir
bad.
would probably also be in the library. Moasi probably would do some classes, but yeah, Sinkir doesn't have any magical capability himself. Unless he wants to go into the class as the Nazi Re.
That's not a terrible idea, actually.
No.
Oh, that is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Why do I have
Wait,
that?
no, that is a bad idea. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not a terrible. No, wait, it's very obvious. Sorry.
I have these books I can sell too.
I mean, technically, since Moasi's in there, he will learn something, I guess, because they're also even separated. Their minds are connected now.
I've mind.
Were we supposed to have this in our inventory by any chance?
I don't think we had one. I think it was just for narrative.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, I know what he could be doing. He could try and unlock the.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He does have good luck. So he'll just.
Don't have tokens in there as much. This was after my vacation, guys. So
Yeah,
I was thinking. Actually, I forget that we have theater of the mind things. I should just throw throw up a little image for you guys. Image of the Arcanium.
Mhm.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I am, of course, loading a map, so that's also a thing. But yeah, let me just go ahead and throw in a map of the Arcanium, real quick, and I'll do that. Battle maps, and we will do winter hold. It holds winter.
We're about to say goodbye to the tomb.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, for real.
I nearly died like twice in there. 3 times if you count Molag Bal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that too. I
You
did
did
die.
die.
I did die. But hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
Good as new. Hopefully.
Slightly
Maybe.
traumatized.
Potentially. Well, I don't think I'm traumatized. I don't think I'm as traumatized anymore. I'm accepting of it now.
Traumatized, but
Traumatized in a good way.
magically in a state of magically induced inebriation.
Yeah, afterwards, it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Really after.
I drink if I can. I deliver a calm moment.
I count the R4 to do it. Okay.
Our true form, like changed form, like
Which is a whole day. Is it you? Present season somewhere.
Just
today.
pick one.
Doing it.
Ask on an admission. I snap. Then no.
She has to.
I gotta be more. Just low raising and that question.
What?
I have some books you might be interested in.
Not if you don't wash your hands. Wash that damn blood off your hands before handling my precious books. I can tell you've just been fighting a damn. And he looks at your hands. Grogger.
Of course. I would not want to damage the literature.
And he points to like a washing station, like a wash basin behind his desk. He says, "Don't so much as touch a single piece of paper."
Thorodan is very. This is a little weird to the rest of the groups. Thorodan would usually not take level of disrespect, but Thorodan's just yes, of course.
I imagine we're all like just a bunch of really messed up folks just in this library. We're all just cuts of pieces over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be. I'm going to be there.
You're here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We had a little bit of a streaming issue, but we're back. We're currently just inside the college, and I'm showing everybody on the map where we are. So I am grabbing your party's token, and I'm dropping it right about here because you guys are currently in Winterhold. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of exploration, revealing on the map where you guys are. We're gonna reveal in a because this is a good clear region of the Winterhold where you're able to
Yes, I'm seeing.
Yes.
We have moved.
we'll cut back to the pale a winter's because like dark as if they pull from the mountain below or by some ancient map. Very short. If Works was built with nothing but currently at the bar, which there are several in Winterhold. Winterhold is a town of about 5,000 people. Like, not a lot of people choose to live here freely, but the college itself has another about 10,000 people.
That makes sense.
It's big. Wow.
Yeah, the college makes up a majority of the population of the town. Like, but it's self-sustaining, and it has its own agricultural region, and it summons and teleports in and out food and goods and things like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's a lot of things that keep it running. I want to undercut that. I want to say instead of 10,000, it's about 2,000 students there. 10,000 is too ridiculous a number. I threw that number out without immediately thinking about it. That's my bad. I will try never to do that to you guys. Just throw out a number and then randomly like revisit it. But like, there's about 5,000 people in town and like 2,000 people on the campus. But still, that's a lot.
Yeah,
almost half of the people there is in the college.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you find yourself, Krona, at the bar in Winterhold, the largest major bar at where like they direct you, like if you have money to spend, like spend it. It's at the Frozen Hearth. Like it's got a little like helmet with two horns on it. The Dragonborn was here, like sketched on the back of like the sign. Like almost drawn in with a knife, like on the back of the sign high up. You're wondering how someone got up there and held themselves up long enough to like sketch that. But yeah, it's as if either someone was saying he did used to be here, or like it was something he did himself personally, like he graffitied that onto the back of the sign. But it's the Frozen Hearth. Yeah, they welcome you in and ask you, would you like anything to drink, sir? Or they're like all really nervous because they've seen Argonians, but not one that's stark white like the snow outside. Like they think that you're like almost like a stealth predator.
Do you by any chance serve any food here and any non-alcoholic drink?
We have apple cider, sir, and they get a sense of dread from you.
Huh?
You remind them of their mortality, John.
They get a sense of dread from you, but really the first thing that they think of is like a stark white like a saber-toothed tiger or wolf, like a winter wolf, like stalking the countryside.
Can I say he notices that and kind of readjust himself to, But my apology. Just apple cider.
Of course, that will be just you know what, it's on the house, and like they kind of like walk away from you after they grab you your mug.
You just sit there a little.
And we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut back to away from Krona, back to the college. You guys are all. It's been maybe like 10 minutes. Like you guys are still like waiting for whatever's happening with Berlina and Eltiern to go to resolve. But you guys are all back in just being like cordoned off away from the rest of the college in the Arcanium. There's all kinds of books here in all manner of different languages. If you'd care to find some, like he's not stopping you from touching them. He's either there are patients into the librarian will not let you like they're educating people, and he won't let you go high a learner level. Hello, do you need some help?
No, I'm fine. Sorry, it's been a long day.
My name is. Marilda, I can summon one of the restoration students to come help you if you need it. If you don't know any healing magic, you look a little bit bruised up. I've never seen a teleportation magic do that, but if I overheard what Professor LTN was talking about, and if you guys are coming from like a Draugr dungeon, I understand. You also might be sick, so you might want to see a restoration specialist because Draugr carry all kinds of diseases.
We know a bit of healing, but I'm all spent.
Okay, I'll go get one of the students. And like she like talks to him. He says he throws up his hands and just says, "Yeah, go ahead, Mirelda." And like he just looks at you, like crossing his arms, like looking at you intently, like he's a soldier looking at the rest of you. It's just this stuffy bookworm type who's just looking at you for Orag, while Orag is just, boy, did I not tell you to go make adventurers, go into the look I sent you to go find us. You haven't. It's a undergrad student of the college, like a student, at least a depth. It's okay if I mean.
She's kind of. I was like taking. She's like, it's injured. I don't like. Yeah, not to the guy.
Anequina.
Hey, where's this moment? Where's this need? I will be about 10.
I don't want to put out.
I think that probably isn't.
Ailisia kind of like. She's like,
oh, sir. Sir, not I'm currently graduate under I'm better. I'm currently I'm healing spell.
No, I didn't contain the Draug. Fuck it up too hard.
Oh, yeah, D100.
I'm scared.
Oh no.
He's past
Moasi'Ko could hear.
His only adept level spell, which is healing touch. I like this on you, kind of like trace arms and wherever you he follows it in advance, and he will. He then walks over to I'm being.
Bad does that.
I was gonna mind and like and you magic is doing your fur and injury and like on you like everyone in the lab professor. No, I actually found him for the week. He's like, go away from the hall and we'll go find someone else to do. We have students here, not all of them matter.
I have to get another Jeep should have a career or long.
Still mind live it. No, that beneath the for ever since the old Archmage went through and cut out and work out Nard.
I see. Yeah.
The Dragonborn's so light.
Really up,
Really, yeah.
We'll have to go and get him at some point.
Yeah.
Jokargo, I mean.
Well, good luck. He's gonna be sitting there until he explains why exactly he was attempting to steal my books, and I'm not going to be hearing any nonsense that he tried to send me, which is I'm just a student who's been here a couple years that I've never met. I've met every student that's here on this college. Well, the ones that matter anyways.
Maybe he didn't matter. Maybe he didn't matter all that much. to you.
Are you telling me he's a student at this college?
No, I'm not. I am trying to tell a joke.
All right then. And like he just doesn't receive a joke from you. It's not that he doesn't process that there's one there. He does not receive a joke from you. Oreg has like the temperament of a dry librarian who's like somewhere up there in his 80s.
Damn. Oh well.
And he just kind of sits back in his chair by the stairwell and then just kind of like revisits a book and like is never quite taking his eye off of you. It's probably the only advanced spell book that's on this college, but it's the cover says something about Shalador's insights.
Yeah. Interesting. We'll kind of bother him. Za'Fina will continue to bother him and ask more questions.
Yes. And he snaps the book shut, realizing he's not going to get any reading done.
So tell me about the Archmage.
The Archmage, or at least the most recent Archmage we have, is Berlina Marion. She enrolled some near 53 years ago. Or 50, what was it, 52? 52 years. 52 years ago, about a week before the Dragonborn enrolled. She was, of course, the second to take this spot. The Dragonborn passed the position to Tolfdir, then received it again when Tolfdir passed away.
Save it for the beta.
You guys there? I think I got disconnected.
Yeah, we're there. That was
that spooked me too. I was disconnecting. He kind of looks at you and he says, "The Dragonborn passed the title of the Archmage of Winterhold to Tolfdir. When Tolfdir passed, it was returned back to him, of course, because he was the most senior existing mage, and then he again passed it to Berlina Marion. She has been Archmage for the last 40 years. Very successful. Comes from a nice line of Durini and Telvanni mages. What more do you wish to know?
I don't know. Just was curious about her, I suppose.
He kind of gives you like a knowing look, and like he's gonna make an observe check. He has a much higher observe than the rest of everybody, seeing how what his job is. He has like an 80 observe.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
He's here. He's here for one reason: to observe people make messing around in his damn college.
Actually, I guess I should talk to him in a minute too.
Perhaps.
Still got to sell these books.
If you have books to sell, he'll immediately like brighten up. Like that will actually get him to be less of whatever this mood is that he's in.
Letting Za'Fina finish the conversation first, because Thorodan doesn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
You guys can always talk over yourselves. I will not take offense, and neither will the NPC. I know you guys all want your limelight. He's going to roll a D100, and if it's under an 80, he succeeds. Are you telling me he's a student at this college?
After he's told the
No, I'm not. I am trying to tell a joke.
All right.
And interesting.
He looks at you and doesn't quite pick up on why you'd care to know so much about her. And just kind of shrugs and just says, she's the headmaster and has been the headmaster and archmage of this college for nearly 40 years.
Okay. Also, so how much longer are we supposed to be waiting here?
You will wait here until the Archmage returns.
Hmm. Okay.
Like it's gonna be another like 20 minutes. Don't worry. Like I will speed that up. But like yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You were gonna sell some books, like Thorodan.
Yes, he's like surprisingly respectful for how Thorodan traditionally acts, because fellow magic enthusiast. And Mister, I never caught your last name. Urag was the first, I believe.
Grow shrub.
Grosher?
Grow shrub.
Groshrub. Sorry, I don't speak. I don't speak to a lot of orcs in my line of business. I apologize. I never quite caught the last names. I have some books in Orcish. I think LTM was referring to you when he said you would be interested in purchasing them.
He leans forward and like this is a mercantile expression that takes over his face. What books you got?
Orsinium and the Orcs and the Gold Ribbon of Merit. I also have an Akaviri book on
Wait,
the
the second
Herbalist's
one.
Guide to Tamriel.
The second one is
The
interesting.
Gold Ribbon of Merit. And he pulls it out and plops. He takes all three out and plops them out on the table.
Mm. Everyone and their mother's got this book in like he points at Orsinium and the Orcs. Everyone and their mother's got this in Orcish, but Gold Ribbon of Merit. Interesting. And he's like, he looks it over and he will give you triple its normal price.
Oh, yeah.
Who had the books that I found like 2 sessions ago?
No idea. It might be the ones I've got. I don't know.
Well, it was in Dwarvish and like
Yeah.
the language
I don't
before
know.
all others.
Yeah, he will take the Gold Ribbon of Merit and he will give you 150 gold for it.
Oh yeah.
Did anyone get those books? in
And
their
then
inventory?
he looks at the Herbalist's Guide to Akaviri and he's like, Akaviri? Huh. And he's like, someone surely in the Empire will value this and appreciate it. I'll give you 200 gold for this. This is a complete guide to all the different regions of Tamriel. This is an expert tome for an alchemist.
I will gladly make that deal, and you can simply take Orsinium and the Orcs if you'd like to add it to the collection.
I have too many students keep offering it to me as a gift. Take the damn book. And like he like turns around and like sits down at his position. Like he neatly files away these books like within a matter of minutes. Like he speeds off. We'll take a matter, and like in the he tells someone to come back down, and the annoying looking like tattletale Breton male looks at you all like the little sub librarian under him. The Archmage will be down shortly. Like you notice he has a bit of a stutter.
Do I still have time to talk to the librarian?
Yeah, you do. Like Ureg grows back and he sends the boy off.
So who has those books I found? I don't know. They're not in my inventory. Today.
Who does have them? Does Moasi have them?
Did you get them from Moasi?
Moasi doesn't have them.
I think Za'Fina might have them.
Za'Fina might have them.
Let me see.
Za'Fina, you've got the catalog of weapon enchantments, Mystery of Talara, Reality, and Other Falsehoods.
Yeah, because I think I got them and then they were too heavy for me, so I gave them to Za'Fina.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. I can't remember though.
I'm not sure why I didn't pick them up, but okay, she has them.
I think you were encumbered at the time.
No, I shouldn't be. I have nothing in my inventory.
No,
except for my armor. But so Sinkir and Moasi, they'll kind of like shudder, and then Sinkir's going to get up and go talk to Oreg.
He grabs one of the books that you offer him, and he sees that it's like written. It's a catalog of weapon enchantments, and he like flips through it, and he flips through it, and it pauses, realizes it's in Dwarmaris. He's like he recognizes it just from the structure of the book. Flips back to the beginning of the page. Yeah, that would be it. And he like smiles and he just looks at the name at the beginning of the book and he just taps it like very fondly. And you look in and you're able to see the name of the person who once owned the book.
Septimus Cygnus?
Not Septimus Cygnus, it's Remiel Sherrod.
Oh, her, right.
And he's like, well, the college's premier expert on Dwemer mechanics and who founded the entire school of Dwemer mechanicry here in the college would, of course, have owned this book. I'll pay you 5 times its price.
Right. For both of them? Or
Just for this book. What's the other book you have?
okay. I don't remember. I guess it's in
It
in the
is
card.
Mystery of Talara, catalog of weapon enchantments and reality and other falsehoods.
Yeah, I think it's Mystery of Talara.
Yeah.
Is that the
Alright,
one that
so-
was written in like the old language?
It's written in Dwemeris. The one that's written in an ancient language is written in Elnofex. It's reality and other falsehoods.
Yeah, so he'll show all 3 of those to him.
You so notice the other one is also a book that she particularly liked that Remiel Sherrod had that she particularly read and enjoyed. Remiel, he will take this also, but this is like a personal request. And he says, I like just having books that are written in other languages. And he kind of gives you a look. And he's like, I like having books in other languages. I will pay you 300 gold for this.
Okay. How much was the first book?
Yeah, the other book was 250. So 300 and 250, that's 550. So I'm going to delete these from your inventory, Za'Fina.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he notices you handing him the other book and says, he looks left and looks right and looks around. Someone make me observe check.
All right.
You both may make me observe check since you're like passing these books back and forth between each other.
Yeah.
Wow. I have never passed an observe. I'm drawing a luck.
Okay.
Cool.
I never passed my observe check despite having an 80.
Oh my
dang.
god.
I'm gonna use
I
my
hate-
luck too on that one.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I hate it. I hate it.
There we go. Better.
Za'Fina, you're the first to like you guys share like an extended look. Use of like Moasi'Ko because Moasi's connected to of course to Sinkir now, and you all share like an extended look, and like you look amongst each other and you realize like he knows that this is illegal, and he finally speaks up and he goes, how much do you want for the book? Like he then praises you, and he's going to make his like observe check against you guys.
You're telling me he's willing to sell illegal goods?
He looks at you. He says, "You have no
we
idea
did
what you have, do you?"
No, we don't.
He pulls you in, like he gestures for you to come in, and he's not being patient about it. He's gesturing for you to hurry up, since no one else is in this level of this college. Like all of you kind of like motion in to hear what he's saying. He says, most everything that's in Dwemeris or anything that is Dwemer or a Dwemer artifact, technically according to a statute from the Third Era, belongs to the Empire. You do know this, right?
Yes.
Well, a new statute, having been passed about two years ago by none other than Emperor Cassian Adrian Lariat, demands that anything written in Elnofex belongs to the Empire.
That seems a little
Well,
uncouth.
Yes.
I read
Well,
that.
and he looks around and notices that no one else is getting in this floor or even ascending the stairs, and he says, how much do you want for it?
He's gonna throw a price 5,000 gold.
5,000 gold?
Yeah.
Make me a persuasion check.
I help because I have decent persuasion.
And I have
You
decent persuasion.
Yeah, very
Yes.
decent.
You do
he looks
have
at you and
decent-
100% actually genuinely like sincere says, "Give me a minute," and then goes back behind the counter and will begin like grabbing bags of gold. Like he like turns
I was like
tumblers.
looking at Sinkir and it's just, how did you do that?
He's turning
After
tumblers
meeting-
on like the safe, and like he's like basically accessing the college's like savings fund, that like the like discretionary fund. He grabs out like some of the discretionary money he has, which isn't all of it. This is a college for very wealthy mage students. He shuts it back. You also have no idea what the entrance fee, if there is a fee, is, or whatever the situation is at this college. He pulls it back, and he pulls taut the bag and hands you a bag of 5,000 gold pieces, 5,000 drakes.
Wow, did I give him a good deal on it or something?
You have given him an illegal good, which is difficult to acquire, and especially on a topic that he's very interested in reading, reality and the other falsehoods.
Like Mark
I'm not
Manson.
rich.
Yeah,
You
now have
are. You're
5,000 gold.
fucking loaded.
He'll say to Moasi'Ko in his head, like, we can use some ingredients with this.
This one thinks you have done a very good job and is very proud of you. Also, we need to pay the bail for Joe Cargo, so that you know.
He'll
What the-
sigh, I guess. And then he'll turn to Orag. One last time. I have one last thing. I got this amulet here. Swimmer puzzle box. You don't have to know anything about it. It gives me an ability to use telekinesis. So you can probably see it's very useful for me.
Oh, that's low enough that like I don't know if he does not have any luck points, but he's going to take, like, he recognizes what it is, pulls it, and he says, "Do you mind if I take a look at this?"
Sure.
He sets it and he grabs a sheet of paper, like begins writing some scribbles on it, like in Orcish, like every like bulleted list of like things he remembers about the amulet, and then grabs like a dictionary book of like in Dormaris and begins flipping through it. He says, "No, no, no. Ah. Well, of course it would be that." And then he closes the book. He's gonna roll another one.
Oh, that's better.
He says, "Do you mind?"
Go ahead.
And he flips a tumbler, flips another tumbler like 3 times, and then leaves the bottom one in its place, which was already like the correct, and then says, "You can open it now," and hands it back to you, and like
All right.
basically like folds up the sheets of paper, everything he did like from solving this puzzle.
He's gonna call for Moasi and say, "Can you help me?"
By the way, the words "love"
Oh,
in Dwarven, not very good. It's predictable what it is. Not a very good puzzle. But then again, he wasn't a very complex person. And
all right. When the Moasi opens it,
yeah,
anything
Moasi like
happen?
goes to open it, and there's like a bit of dust, and she like wipes off like the thing behind the glass pane that's in it, and it's a simple woman. You can't tell if they're Imperial or Nordic or Bredic, but they have beautiful red hair, and they can't be older than maybe 15. And the picture is quite faded.
He's gonna show it to him and say, "You would happen to know who this is?" I would assume not.
I know who carried it, so I have a guess. I don't
Oh,
know
you
who
do?
I don't know who that person is. No. When he's like, you show it to me. He's like,
Can I make a logic check real fast?
yeah, go ahead.
See if I can think of something. Nope.
Unlucky
Ew.
number. Like your only connection is like who the hell owned us? Like your brain doesn't like it not so much as like fail to make a connection. It's like I don't have any relevant info. He's like talking in like vague riddles to me.
Yeah. I'll just do a luck point. Hopefully we don't need them this
Okay.
session.
Yeah.
Ooh, everything went white.
Yeah.
Well,
78.
Whatever.
Okay. He pulls up a map and he says, where is it?
I was also going to ask if it was connected to the Dragonborn.
He says, yeah, obviously. And like he kind of like gives you a look like wasn't I making that plain?
Well, I failed my logic checks.
Yeah.
Character.
Like no, you failed the logic checks. Like he's just looking at you like obviously that's who I'm talking about. Like that belonged to him. Like how you got it, I don't know, but you were in Corral Mills Barrow, weren't you?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We met the Dragonborn once in there. We also saw one of his old companions, I believe.
At that he pauses and like gives you a long look. What do you mean you saw one of his companions?
Some dead guy. We are assuming he was part of the Dragonborn's companions.
What do
He
you look like?
wasn't. And he'll give him a description. He was obviously there.
He laughs and gives like an uproarious laughter and says Mercurio. Fucking idiot. And just kind of like unfurls and says, yeah, that would make sense.
We also assumed that those books we gave you were probably from the Dragonborn. How else would they have gotten there?
He says, you, and he points to Thorodan, and he points to Za'Fina, and he says, you're coming or not? And he points to Ailisia.
I don't know where we're going, but sure, as long as I get to come back here later.
Okay.
You're coming up with me to the second floor where we have the map room, the cartography room, and like he leads you up to like the second floor, which is several students like working on different things. Like you're not sure what they're working on, but they're like studying different subjects, like mostly like history and things like that. And there's a large ladder which rolls both vertically and horizontally across like this entire like big backspanning wall. Like it's a massive map, bigger than you've ever seen, and it expands all of Tamriel and like some of the unknown regions of of Nirn. Some of like regions of like Roscrea up north of Skyrim. Atmora is all the way at the top. South of the Alinor is Aldmeris, and then like Piondea. And then east is like Akaviri and different things, but it's a huge, massive spanning map, and it's like one of those like librarian like ladders that like rolls, like it's on rollers connected to it. Like it's like got like a little set of wheels at the top and a set of wheels at the bottom, and it rolls. You can climb it and both roll vertically, like horizontally, and like climb vertically. And he says, "Let's see here," and he pulls out like 3 or 4 books and then begins flipping through them and like throws them on the center desk. He says, "Clear out," and he like kind of looks at 2 of the students, and 2 of the students are too spooked. Like he's like, "Hey, you know, check that book out. Go downstairs and wait for me." And like they both nod and like we'll wait downstairs in the bottom room of the Arcanium. And like he kind of like opens the books and he's like beginning to look through them, and he's going to make a lore check, which his lore is a solid 70.
Really good.
Here you go. And like he says, "Ellen here," and he's going to like bring you to a map of like all of Tamriel. This is a slow loading map, so just remind you it's gonna tax your PCs a little bit, but he's going to
Fun.
yeah he's bringing you to a location where he's insinuating something.
Fast for me.
Right here, Ellen here, and he begins flipping through. Students, got its own mages college. Let's see here. One of the 9 major kingdoms located in Hammerfell on the border. No, not Ellen here proper, but interesting. One of the small duchies of it. Like he points to this town of Sedatia, and he no, that's not correct. Would be in Ellen here's area, but it's more close to Trema. And like he flips through these books and he's like, oh, here he goes. Trema nobility. This looks like it's the Duchess of Trema. She's seems to be of Nordic lineage. Bredick and Hammerfell. She's a bit of a mixed bag, huh? And he's kind of like making like some comments on that, like a little offhanded, like a little bit of like Elder Scrolls racism. He finally like he kind of lands on like, but seeing as what she was, she would have been Reddick by nobility. Okay. There we go. Lucilian Delalt of Trema. He gives you like an image, like where a portrait has been written in this like fresher book. It's like a book of like the last 100 years. She was to inherit the Duchess, the Duchy of Trema, near the Temple of the Wrist, which seems to be a swordsman school. Seems to be a piece of land not quite clearly owned by the Empire, by Skyrim, or by Hammerfell. It's kind of up on its own. It's not well known duchy. Yes, he was couldn't have been older than 15, 16 when this photo. Yeah, that's what it says. She was 15 when this portrait was taken. Must have been someone he liked. And then like closes the books and says, "You need anything else?"
No.
He's like, "Oh wait, yeah, that's where he was from." And like he closes the book and like, "If you need anything else, I'll be downstairs checking out the students." And he like leaves the books available to you.
Okay. Yeah. So how did they get this type of picture of her? I've never seen anything like it.
It's like a painted portrait of her that it was like pressed like into wood pressing.
Well, it'd be kind of weird for him to carry a locket with a 15-year-old girl in it when he's married.
Well,
so he's probably
the Dragonborn, the Dragonborn isn't married, but like the Dragonborn carried it when he was a 16, 17-year-old kid.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For you, it's weird. It's definitely weird. You take the photo. You're just taking the portrait out and just throwing it on the ground.
I guess we'll have a little bit more respect.
Incredibly based.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of the fucking ice cream thing. She's 14. Ah, dang it.
Yeah. I don't know who this is. He just throws it on the ground. Yeah, like he points out to you and he's leaving you with the books of Trema. On Trema and Trema's nobility and Trema's like Temple of the Wrist, and like it's which is like a temple dedicated to like swordsmanship and proper swordsmanship in the way of the sword.
Is it in Cyrodiilic?
It's in Cyrodiilic, yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll take them.
Yeah. Like, are you sneaking this book?
Oh no! I thought you said you're giving it to me, or you just let me look at them.
He's letting you look at them, yeah.
All right, I'll take them downstairs and read through them.
This is like I will say, because like I know that one of our guys isn't here, Krona. Or are you actually here, Krona, and just like being left out of the scene? Like I want to re-include you, so we're gonna have the Archmage come down in a second. But like all in all, this is your opportunity. If you want to ask questions about the Dragonborn, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to do research. Otherwise, like, you know, we can drop it.
Well,
I
as I said,
personally
he-
do not have any questions, but so I will leave it to everyone else if they do.
Yeah.
I have
Thorodan,
no
Here-
questions on the Dragonborn. I'm just waiting to make a lore check to see if there's any book on Daedra around here I can look at.
Y'all, I have terrible lore, so I'm just letting y'all take it.
Okay, cool. You can ask other questions, Ailisia, if you're curious about this guy or not.
She's more curious about the Archmage than anything, but he's
Okay,
kind of
and-
already answered the general questions she's thinking about.
There
She
are
wants to talk to the
books.
Archmage.
There are historical books that you could go look up, and they're like tied to like different like lineages and nobility. Like this is both a history section, cartography section, and like sections of like respectable families, and like you can immediately go find the area where you predict that Berlina Marian is from, because he mentioned something to do with Dureni, and you know that like if she's Dureni, she would have to be on the port coast, and if she's Telvanni, she would have to be somewhere major. She would have to be of a town that would be major, and you suspect that she is either from Vivek or Andothran. Or Old
Interesting.
Ebonheart. Old Ebonheart is like a really ancient family, but she would be much more powerful of a mage than that. Like she'd be much more noticeable, much more significant in like Dunmer history. You don't know how significant she was, but you can go like begin like pulling through pages while he's like checking out, but you only have a couple minutes.
She's just kind of like, she's not gonna like fully dive in, but she'll look a little bit.
Yeah. You find a book that describes the Marian lineage, passing through Andothran, and that the Marians are a offshoot of Telvanni magisters who are very cloistered and sequestered. They do not focus so much so on building their own Tel Mithrins or Tel towers with mushrooms. They focus on like expanding longevity and on amassing political power.
Cool.
And then you kind of come to that, and they are very dedicated servants and like donators to the Temple of Azura. And they have been throughout
that would be
history.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
And then like he gets up and he says, "Did I ask you to touch any of those books?"
She kind of like puts the book back and like holds up her hands and like in like the surrender motion.
He checks the spine, makes sure everything's intact with it, and then slides it back and then says, "You are not a student yet." And he brings you back, all of you back downstairs. At which point, you are now back in that room with Berlina Marion, who is looking over you. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
That's what I asked. Did I get anything useful from that book the brief time I read it?
The book that you were reading on the area of the Trema?
Yeah.
The conclusion you get is that Trema is a land of like swords perfectors, like people who are perfecting the craft of swords and the craftsmanship and the practice of swordsmanship. It has a combined Hammerfell and Nordic lineage. But it's like a lot of different groups, like a melting pot of different groups. So the people there are very welcoming. And supposedly some newer entrants in the book suggest that a great tragedy happened when a local noble left Lucilian Dolalt at her wedding altar, and she had to marry randomly another. She had to randomly marry someone of a lower caste status. She was left at the altar by someone who said claimed that their time for adventure had come.
Okay, interesting, but nothing like amazingly useful. I think here we'll close the book. Then you also
drawing the connecting dots. You know what is being insinuated there. That like the Dragonborn was supposedly this noble.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, Sekiro will close the book. He'll also turn to everyone and say, "The Archmage is waiting for us downstairs," because Moasi'Ko could tell him that.
Yeah, like all of you are like downstairs, and the she is standing with her hands folded, in front of herself, like just supporting her chin, and she looks at all over you. And she says, "I have been informed, of course, of your successes, your ability, your capability, the fact that you are adventurers or mercenaries. I do not distinguish between the two with any disparaging comments or connotative significances. It does not disparage your ability to be quite talented students and contribute quite much more than the average student. In fact, one of my greatest friends was of your sort. You are entirely welcome to this college, provided you can pass a simple test. I need all of you, those of you who wish to enroll and to be allowed access to our resources and the general goods, and even be provided a small room, though we don't have many. I need you to perform adequately at casting an adept level spell. Can any of you do that? Within any of the college, the schools of magic, an adept level spell. We can, of course, if your spell is difficult, I can escort you to my room and here, follow me. And like she escorts you and like he said, Elchian, you will stay here. We will discuss your return to the college. Congratulations on your discovery, by the way. He says, thank you very much, Archmage. And like he sits down and like will grab a drink out of his bag and like pour himself a drink, and like he's sitting very confidently, and like Urag says, no drinks in the library, and like commands him out. And he says, right, of course. And like he steps up and like walks very gently, guiding the cup, and like will descend down into the Hall of Elements. She guides you up in her room, and it's beautifully decorated with like all manner of like things from her homeland, from like the Dunmer land, like tapestries and things like that, Ailisia. And like also little tidbits from her time when she was an adventurer herself, alongside y'all can guess. And Berlina basically motions for you. If anybody wishes to enlist or enroll, all I need is a simple donation of 200 gold septums and the proof that you can cast a adept level spell. Ma'am, and she like points to you, the Dunmer, like almost giving you preferential treatment first.
I'm wondering how bad it'd be if I say I can do this and then fuse with Mossy.
I'm wondering how bad it would be if because I only know how to summon.
The thing is, I'm the only one who could do this, but I don't have the money.
I'm assuming Mossy
I only have 60 septums.
You only have 60 septums.
I'll vouch for you. I'll vouch for you.
You'll vouch for me? Okay.
Yeah, I have 688 septums. I'll cover the
rest.
Yeah,
I hope we'll be fine. All right, I'll join in I'll just take like the 200 from you.
Okay. What are you casting?
Obviously, we're gonna say that we did this beforehand.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, who else trying to enroll?
I am.
I'm trying to enlist, but I'm gonna have to sweet talk like my life depends on to be like, well, I learned this before conjuration became illegal.
Yeah.
Can I make a persuade check? Because in Skyrim, you can actually make a persuade check.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But Moasi will join and I'll pay for her if I can't get in.
Yeah, I'll let you make a persuade check, even though you're not good at magic, to like basically say, it's clear that I know what I'm talking about, because it's clear that we all know what we're talking about, right? We all know. Like, hit her.
Oh, actually, I can just start spouting stuff off that Moasi's feeding me.
Yeah. Go ahead and start spouting stuff off, and it'll be at a -10 persuasion check.
No. I'm gonna cast a fire rune spell at level 4.
Go ahead and cast it.
It's higher than adept. No, level 3 is adept. I was wrong earlier. Level 3 is adept. But I'm gonna cast it level 4 because Ailisia doesn't know the freaking difference.
Yeah.
Well, my luck try.
Ailisia is self-taught. She has no idea what the difference is between leveled spells besides
Sinkir, you managed to convince her that like you know how to cast magic, and that like she was like, I believe for your sake, you were going over a lot of the practicals, but I would like to see at least some demonstration of skill here today. And then she like looks to the rest of you.
Ailisia does a little a little fire rune spell. She's like, "Oh, you probably shouldn't step in that, but
Yeah.
yeah."
Go ahead and try and cast it, Ailisia.
Okay, I'm gonna use luck if this does not work. But I have 85 for destruction for fire magic, and this is a fire magic spell.
Okay,
instead
go
of
ahead and do your
75.
destruction with a +10. Yeah.
Okay. Doot. Let me roll it.
Did we
Wait,
get any
1 second.
magicka back? I'm at 5 magicka.
I'm at
Yeah.
14, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, you guys should all have like your short rest because you were just sitting down there for a short rest and until he gets back.
Yeah, I succeed.
Still 9.
How much do you get back on a short rest again?
You get
intelligence
back
bonus back.
your intelligence
Intelligence
bonus. Yes, 4.
Okay.
So 4 or 5, I think, for you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you need more time to get magicka back, or do you need like a magicka potion? She says, if you're out of magicka, because I understand what you guys just experienced. And by the way, congratulations on dealing with Corral Mill again. Does anyone know? Did you actually get rid of his remains? And then she
Yes.
asks, like, she's like, like you recall that he like basically poured some dissolving liquid, and she's like,
Yeah.
okay, good. It would be good to not have Corral Mill rise a third time. We did not realize that was the case when we first went out adventuring. Anyways, but I am too busy now to go calimenting to every barrow and dealing with that.
I used my last little bit of magic to do my fire spell. I had just enough.
Yeah, and you do succeed. And she throws, like, she says, everyone back, and she grabs like a wand, like that's not been prepared for anything, like like a little like paperweight or like desk weight. She throws it and it explodes and it catches some of her room on fire. She pulls out like a frost spell and puts out all of it with her hand, like a cone frost spell. Very well, very well. And your name is?
I'm Ailisia Resvel.
And
That was Australian, but it's fine.
I'm assuming that you wish to be a destruction student, correct?
I dabble in a lot of magic, but I suppose destruction works.
She will pull out a set of college robes with a red stripe to them. And she gives you mage robes, Ailisia.
Nice.
And I'm going to go ahead and name these destruction mage robes.
Okay, is that like a custom item, or would this be like a real item?
I'm handing it to you right now.
You're putting it in. Okay.
Yeah, destruction college mage robes. And she says, very well,
Nice.
very well, Miss Resvel. That's an Ashlander name, is it not?
It is.
Very well. And she turns you next, and she points to Za'Fina.
Yes.
Add another intelligence bonus because you're getting another chance to short rest, Thorodan.
Okay.
Is that enough magicka?
I have to put this into perspective. The lowest casting spell that counts as adept I have is 31.
31. She will just straight up hand you a
and I have to sweet talk and be like, I learned this before this all became illegal.
Yeah.
Because conjuration is no longer part of Winterhold, isn't it?
No, it's not. She hands you a potion of replenishment 3.
Okay, so how much is that?
6 magicka. Is there anything you can summon with that amount of magicka?
I can summon a Daedrat.
Daedrat.
Oh no.
It's convenient. She then looks to Za'Fina. If you would, madam.
Yes, I can. I am trained in restoration and illusion. I will
Your choice,
cast
of course.
heal on myself. Hey.
And you lucky number, and you cast it very powerfully. She says, very well, and I am observing the injuries closing up and knitting up very well. Obviously practical example, practical uses. And you are the very one who would need it. Very well done. And adventurers are of course the typical use case for this. So congratulations. And she like hands you a sort of like amber golden colored pair of robes of like restoration college robe. And I'm going to add those to your inventory. All right. And then she looks next to, of course, Thorodan. I didn't catch your name. You look like you come from no, this is not a judgment, of course, but you look like you're clearly sponsoring your friends here. You must come from money or something.
Yes,
Well, let it be clear and let it be known that I do not favor anyone who comes from a good family. I had to earn my position, and you will have to earn yours as well. Am I understood?
Of course. I must be entirely truthful. I was not entirely truthful to LTN with the kind of magics done. I claim to be an alchemist. I don't practice any particularly legal magic. I will leave campus if I must.
Conjuration, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Give me a moment. And she presses like an orb in the middle, like sort of orb that you'd ponder, like a big glassy orb in the middle of the room. She rolls her hand over it and passes like a purple shroud across the room, and like you're in like a shadow, like this room becomes covered its walls with like shadow, and it's like no sound is leaving or entering from this room that's external. Like you were hearing things below, but now nothing is entering into this room. We are obscured from anybody like the Empire, which there are several Imperial students and several people within this city which would like to accuse us of practicing these magics. You are obscured. Please demonstrate you have actually some capability now. For inconvenience.
Very tired, but I could summon a very lowly Daedra if you would prefer for safety.
Please.
Which I did between sessions, swap over necromancy and conjuration. Since I'm now a demi-prince, it made more sense for conjuration than necromancy.
Yeah. And she raises her hands. Please do. Like I am waiting for you to succeed.
Okay.
And you summon like a Daedra, and she says, "Not
Yes.
quite an adept level spell, but proof that you do know about the school at all is already, and that you got here without getting in trouble is already Herculean effort. We have lost a lot of our Finis Gester was quite a loss for the calling. You understand that I cannot give you a pair of robes for conjuration. Of course, there are only 4 acceptable schools. Those being alteration, restoration, illusion, and there are also smaller schools that you always may focus and study. Would you prefer to be a historical student? I can give you a set of parchment color robes.
I do have a good. I have a good love for the lore of this area of magic.
And like she grabs you this like milk toast kind of like parchment beige like bureaucracy colored like robes, and we hand you those robes.
He's
like
going to very like cordially bow. Thank you so much for your understanding.
I come from a old lineage of conjuration mages. I understand that history is a malleable thing, as is the law. You do understand any practice of it will be immediately reported and detected on campus. That is an important thing to notice. Within the confines of this spell, you will not be detected, but please dismiss that summon right away.
Move his hand, and the lowly Daedra will dissipate.
And she like passes her hand over the orb and makes it disappear. And she says, "All right, that's 4 of you. Is there anyone else who wishes to enroll?"
Yeah, Moasi.
Miss Moasi'Ko, is it? And she says, she's looking at you. She's very nervous. She doesn't know any super powerful spells. Like, she doesn't know anything that's adept level. And you've kind of put her on the spot.
What about her alchemy skill? Is that not considered?
Oh yeah, her alchemy skill. She says, I'm very good with alchemy. And she says, prepare me a potion. And like, you may use any of the ingredients I have in my stay in my quarters. She succeeds at making like a level 4 potion, and she says, Very good. Clarity, strength, and like she sips on it, and like it makes her like she jumps, and her head almost touches the ceiling. She pushes herself back down to the bottom of like a potion of levitation. Interesting that you decided that potion. I would also recommend you don't use this potion on campus. And like she's, oh, I forgot about the law, and like she's like, understood. Simple mistake. This one is not being detected as much. She casts a dispel on herself and lands on the ground, but again, still illegal. I'm not going to have a problem allowing you to enroll, am I? And she's like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. And she's like, she brings out a pair of like green like alchemist's robes. All right, you're welcome to come and go as you please. There, I will go grab someone if you need to find your quarters. You just find a room that is available and no one is currently living in it. In the hall of,
Sinkir'Do say, if it doesn't matter, we'll just stay in the same room. We're husband and wife.
of course. Please don't disturb the other students. And she gives you like a weird look. You'll be in the hall of countenance.
How much gold was this altogether for both of us?
400 gold.
Okay. Wow, it's cutting into my gold.
And she looks and she says, very well. You're dismissed. You may attend classes as you wish. Classes begin at 8 a.m. and they end at 6 p.m. every day. 3 professors teach each day. We have different events. Your study is mostly self-led here. If you're incapable of being direct, if you need more direction than that, I would recommend that you consider different avenues of magical education. And like she then steps up and she says, everyone have a good day. Feel free to visit my my friend the Alteration Mage, and
I think that as I say, I think Moasi'Ko would probably be studying alchemy and restoration magic here.
yeah. She says, I recommend you go visit the professor of alteration, Onmund. He's much like an old friend, an old teacher I had. He has the spirit to teach. He is again in the same position as the alteration professor, Tolfdir, who has passed away sadly. But that is a long time ago, and not any of you wouldn't know. Anyways, please go visit Onmund at your soonest convenience. He is in the hall hall of attainment. And she then steps out and she says, have a good day, and then return. Like, you may leave my quarters now. And you are all students of the college now, and you are free to like go on and off campus as you wish.
Yeah.
She gives you like a simple seal. It's like on your robes as well as on your it's like a seal that she gives. Like, she places something on you magically, and then like basically says, this will be a permanent marker that you are a student of the college. Are you willing to receive it? And then like basically asks each of you this.
Yes.
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 I mean, I'm guessing I'm not getting robes.
And she taps you on the forehead, each of you, and then gets to Thorodan, and she says, did you know you have a perfectly vertical cut on your forehead? Interesting. And she goes to touch it, and you're very
Strange
nervous that
adventuring scar.
she goes to touch it, and you're nervous that she's going to touch and open the eye, but then she touches it and just leaves a magical mark on your forehead. And she goes, have a good day, all of you. And you're dismissed.
Like the second they get out of the room, Thorin's just, how the fuck did that work?
I don't know. But she thinks I can do magic.
Ailisia laughs a little bit and then just cringes because she's still at 1 HP.
And I will throw you onto a map where like you guys can bring people with you. It's not well looked upon, but you're allowed to bring people with you. And I will bring you onto the map of the library.
My time has come.
You're currently on
Nerd
the
shit.
the first floor, or the third floor, where all of the students kind of gather. The historians gather on the second floor. The first floor is where like it's mostly Urek, and he checks if people are coming up and down those stairs like a chicken hawk. And he you have to get by him, and like it's not an easy thing to get by him unless you're an illusion student, and even then he's like kind of paying attention. And there we go. I am placing you on the map. Is anyone actually present on this map?
It's just a black screen for me.
Yeah, same here.
Global illumination, darkness level. Oh no. Why is it black? I don't get that. Okay.
Oh, there's a loading screen now.
There's a loading screen, and
We're on the fog.
more on this at a later hour. I'm seeing it. Why is no one else
in this scene, which gives you visibility of the area?
Oh, I'm seeing it.
I am
We have
not.
tokens.
There I am.
There's a
Yeah.
tokens.
And Krona's allowed to be brought on by you guys. He's mostly like brought on as like a
I still
plus
can't
one.
see.
Yeah, you're not. Your
Yeah,
token
you're not
isn't
on
there.
here. There you are.
There we go.
Yeah.
So why is he?
Moasi'Ko is so small.
No. Yeah.
I love that she's small.
Finally, I'm not the shortest of the group.
I was the shortest of the group. You never
Yeah,
were.
Za'Fina was the shortest one. She's 5'3".
How short is Za'Fina?
She's 5'3", I think.
Yeah.
Good God!
Let me come.
Yeah.
I
Mossy.
figured the martial arts of the group would be a little taller.
No, she's small.
Yes.
Very
Keep it
small.
home.
I guess that makes sense. Shorter you are, the easier it is to gut punch somebody.
Yeah.
Eileen is 5'8".
I am 5'5".
Okay. Krona's the tallest. Why am I the second tallest? I should not be.
Because I'm a wood
I'm
elf.
not sure. Am I taller than Krona or is he taller than me?
I think Krona's taller than you, but not by much.
Yeah.
I think like vertically Krona's taller, but like by
Well, yeah.
length you would be taller.
Size-wise, you're
If
bigger.
I was to
yeah.
stand on my hind legs, I'd be like,
Yeah, you'd be taller, but like
You'd be way taller.
yeah.
when you're just on all fours, Krona's taller, I think.
Mm.
I think, I don't know, something like 7, 8 feet
Why
tall.
is
I
it
don't
not
know.
showing it for the stream?
Mm.
And
Oh,
Mossie's like 4 foot
I-
tall.
I feel like I've had a brick thrown at me learning Za'Fina is so short.
You are currently in the center. I'll say by the stairwell of the. I'm gonna copy you guys and move you. You're not by the stairwell. You're by the entrance. You're all kind of like milling about by the entrance. There's the young woman who kind of waved you over before. She is the Breton you mentioned you saw before, the Breton librarian. She says, "Welcome to the General Students Library. You're allowed to study whatever you need here. Find any books. Everything is free to access. Please check them out with me before you use them, so other students know if they're available or not. I keep a tab in my compendium, but you're free to study. Just please, if you're practicing magic, go to the fourth floor. The fourth floor is, of course, an arena for practice."
There's a lot of bananas here.
Thinking the same thing.
I was thinking of like, is the Yiga clan around?
Yeah.
She's just like, I just like bananas. like it's a Imperial woman. She's just like, I just like bananas. Like, and you get the sense that this Imperial woman wants to introduce herself, but is awkward and like is not very liked on the campus because she's she's
Oh.
one of like Ureg lackeys.
Well, I'll introduce myself to her. Say, Sinkir'Do. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Leary Planusius. Planusius, sorry.
And he also point over to Mossy and say, "That's my wife, Mossy. We're going to be
Oh,
studying together."
Congratulations. We don't get a lot of married couples. A lot of people are so dedicated and they don't really get time to, people meet each other on campus, but, it's, people are usually too absorbed in their studies. Congratulations. I'm glad that you're both going to be able to enroll. Keep it down. And, like, she makes a joke. She tries to make the joke and realizes it really is not in good taste. And then turns around and just, like, blushes and sits back down. And she says, if you need any books, I'll be right here. And, like,
What did she say?
just try to
I
keep it
didn't hear her.
down. She tried to keep it down and then like laughs to herself and then
Oh.
realizes it doesn't go over well. And then
Aw.
Makes her feel better. I feel like that's just vulgar enough while still being not too far gone that it makes Thorodan chuckle.
Krona is available to move around. I'm moving him around. And you guys can check out the campus or go back into town or do whatever you wish. You're free. You can literally leave this town right now and go into the wide world of Skyrim.
I am
It's
going
an
to be
adventure game.
searching
I'm kidding.
for like-minded mages.
Yeah. Mirvos is your +1, and like they have finally released him, Ailisia. Like he's like, I'm not a mage. And like I know.
Oh,
Darn
I
here.
forgot about him.
So yeah, I was wondering where he was, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to
Like he was with you the whole time, and when like she asked like what do you cast, and he's like sword. Like he made like a joke, and
Sword.
she's like, okay. I don't do magic. But he's your
told her you
+1, I
could.
give us. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Za'Fina needs to go find a certain stupid little cat who got himself in trouble.
Yeah, I think Eileen's gonna either go with Thorodan or go with Za'Fina. Depends
Okay.
on when Thoradin's gonna do stuff.
You are on the third floor of a 7-floor library, with the last floor being the Archmage. So like it goes up like 8 stories. You're gonna have to descend down to like the first floor, which is it descends 2 floors. Like there's 2 teaching rooms, one like that's like a basement, and one that's like the entrance area where like the Eye of Magnus was. That's like the main circular teaching hall room, and there's a basement room where like there's a circular teaching hall. He's being held in the midden, which is like even beneath that bottom classroom. Like he's being held, like it's kind of like a secret way to even get to the midden, so people don't have to even like out of sight, out of mind any people who like decide to trespass into the college.
I guess the Khajiit can go save the Khajiit.
Yeah.
And y'all can look at the books.
Yeah, I'll stay with Thoradin, I guess, and then y'all can go find Joe Cargo, and then Ailisia is like, Mirvos can come with me or go be with Krona. It's Mirvos can do what he wants, basically.
Yeah.
And in that case, I will move to another one of those theater of the mind sections where I'm gonna go ahead and load up the midden, and you're gonna find your buddy boy like in one of like 5 cells, because like everybody kind of calls out to you. There's like 2 orcs. There's another thief who's very clearly a thief because of the way he's dressed. He's like a regular Imperial man. And then the 4th figure besides Joe Cargo is this what is clearly a Morag Tong assassin, like a Dunmer Morag Tong
shit.
assassin.
Oh shit. How'd he get in here? Goddamn.
Oh.
What the? Okay, I am.
Get him to work for the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god. Anyways, so like going to like Joe Cargo's cell, Za'Fina's gonna like look at him like a disappointed mother, like
What?
You're not the very brightest, are you, Joe Cargo?
Tell me, what did you do with the potion? Seeing as you are here, you do not hand it to him.
it is gone.
I wonder how why that is. And I am the bad one because I wish to simply sup of what you clearly have all partaken of.
You were the lucky one. Trust me.
Yeah. Za'Fina did not drink the potion.
Ever the pessimist sister. And he says, no, I am currently held in a fucking freezing like cell. So I don't imagine I'm part of one of the lucky ones. Let me out of here. There's several like college mage guards, and you can tell that they are because they wear like armor pauldrons on top of their they're kind of like patrolling this area, and like all of the midden is like patrolled. Like there are things down here like you're not allowed any further down besides just these jail cell area. Apparently there are other things down here that people aren't supposed to have access to.
I told LTR what you did. Hopefully he can pull some strings to get you out.
You told him about the potion, huh?
I did not tell him about the potion. I told him that you
He gives
opened
you
your
a big smile.
scroll prematurely.
No, please tell me.
Thinking? What are you
Please
thinking?
Please continue to lecture me on how I did something wrong when all of you supped on the same damn potion.
I will remind you, I did not drink it. I did not.
Did the others?
They did, and I, forgetting that like Sinkir and Moasi are also here, and I don't.
Yep.
Honestly, I'd rather they hadn't.
He reaches into his coat and brings out a treat, which you don't know how he has in here. And he's eating like essentially like a small chocolate.
I would assume that I was at least told somewhat what happened when I was not there.
Yeah.
I said, well, honestly, for me, the potion was a good thing. For the rest of them, it's questionable.
I don't even know what. Well, Thorodan is bound to some horrible Daedric lord. My Ailisia has been granted my beloved's beauty. I don't even know what happened to Krona. But
he looks very, very self-content, and they were saying, had you not ruined my plans, I could be this far away from stealing someone's shadow, someone's name, a maiden's virginity, and like he just is listing things off.
If you drank that potion,
I think
you would have probably spoken to Rajan.
You would be bound by your nature, and as such, you would likely never find out how to steal a name. You are lucky.
He realizes you're telling the truth. Somewhere in here, like he stops eating the chocolate, breaks off a piece of it, and hands it to you.
I'm curious actually about that. His closest was Rajan, and Rajan's not a Daedra or a
not a
Daedra.
Daedra, but like I do wonder about the like mechanics of that.
It's the closest thing that he's like in spirit to.
Yeah.
Probably there's a Daedra of greed or like covetousness that he would have been assigned to, like someone like us, like whichever Daedra like has that sub realm, but like sanguine or something. Yeah.
So he wouldn't have met Rajan at all.
But he would have had a much greater chance, like a 70 chance of like meeting Rajan or the Bandar.
So basically, he would have either met Regine or something he would not want to meet.
Yeah, he doesn't want to meet the Bandar because that's what his people is, and he doesn't respect the deity of his own people.
Yes. Be lucky you were prevented from making such a horrible mistake.
That's why I'm offering the chocolate. I actually believe you.
Takes the chocolate.
By the way, that's the guard out there. That's his chocolate. He kind of laughs as you eat it.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's good to see you, sister. How much is my veil?
We're working on that.
Well, come back when I'm not having to sit on a bunch of ice, please.
Yeah, will do.
There's a guard nearby, right?
Yeah.
I'll
There are
notify guard.
reasons I could not get out of this cage. This is not simply there is if you actually look and like you look down to the door and there isn't like a handle to this door. It doesn't slide up, it doesn't slide to the left or right. This is a solid, like, he was ported into this cell and there is no physical way out of the cell. This is not like a set of bars that open. These are just solid bars. There is no physical way out of this ice on the left, like ice in 6 directions, and then in one direction, just metal bars.
Yeah.
He's been
I'll look to the
teleported
guard.
into this room.
I'll look to the guard and ask, how much is it to get our stupid companion out of here?
Oh, that one, yeah, it's not as much as the Morag Tong assassin. You hear Zuth and then something else like come from the mouth. Zuth is strange because you know that that's gel. You don't know much, but like you hear Zuth come out of the mouth of the Morag Tong assassin, and then he starts cursing in just expletive after expletive in like Dunmer. And like that one's is like 50,000, but he's not getting out of here anytime. He's probably gonna die in here. He's like laughing to himself. Yours is he tried to steal some books, which as much as Urag tries to say is a big deal, it's just the cost of the books. Which he only had like 2 of them on him when he got caught. Because again, they're like warded. It was a complete set. So 1,000.
Oof, that's a lot.
I don't have that much.
Now, do you want your friend out or not? And like he just kind of like sits back. Like Moasi notices.
Like
Moasi notices Joe Cargo is making like big doe eyes at Moasi and at you, Sinkir.
In his mind, to Moasi, to like, do we really want him out?
He is our cousin. Like
Yeah, but he might just cause us more issue, and then he'll give out the 1,000 gold.
all right, let me go get the professor. And like I don't know the teleportation spell, so maybe I'll take a minute, maybe all day. And like he says, your friend will be out by the end of the day. You see Joe Cargo, like there's a twitch under Joe Cargo's like left eye where he realizes this asshole's not gonna let him out like anytime soon, and he wants to say something. He realizes it's actually very unsmart to say anything, and he just kind of throws his hands up, unclenches his hand, and just sits back down by the door of the cell and says, no, come back whenever you feel like it.
Sinkir looked at Joe Cargo and say, you owe me for this. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold I just gave to get you out of here.
I'm very good at making it back.
Well,
you can have a subtle sense for as like a last trace of all the crimes that anyone has committed. Like Sinkir, you and Moasi have a subtle like internal sense of like all the crimes like as like a leftover effect from the being in that form. You can see every crime that Joe Cargo has committed in this day.
Oh, is it like a
there's like 100? It's a massive rap sheet. It's theft, burglary and theft. Like it's probably 100 counts of theft this day.
He's gonna look at him and said, "You just can't stop stealing. You stole hundreds of things today, didn't you?"
Hundreds, a couple of things. You kind of lose count at some point.
Well, I can see it all.
Yeah, really. And like,
do you not remember what I told you? Expand your definition of stealing. Surely you can hold yourself by stealing, I don't know, air or something.
He puffs his mouth out as like a kind of a jackassy way of saying like, yeah, sure, I'll just steal some air from somebody. Like he's being difficult, but like this is just who Joe Cargo is.
Yeah.
You know, you can steal something that actually matters.
Oh
Like
yeah.
what?
Yeah, there's plenty of rich people who just sit on their gold and don't do anything to help anyone.
This is like the legend of that person who steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Yeah,
There are a lot, and there are a lot of those. For a good reason.
There's like 3 of them in the Bandari tradition. Like, usually the poor include the people getting the money. Like us.
Yes.
Like me.
Yes.
I have been poor my whole entire life. You know how many times I've been in a prison? Everything taken from me? I deserve a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Very well, very well, cousin. If I get out of here, I shall target someone who deserves it. How's that? You have my word, which I do not give out often. Wait
very
a
well.
second. And like he pauses when he says, "You have my word," and he's like, "There's like a 50-yard stare," and he's like staring at the floor, and he's like you can see the internal like little rat's cage, like the little wheel, the little rat's wheel, like turning in his brain. He's thinking about how to steal someone's word.
And I guess also should be noted for Za'Fina, you've never heard Sinkir ever support anyone stealing. This will be the first time.
You have. I did not think you, of all people, would actually encourage him.
Meeting a god can kind of change your perception of reality. I know you don't worship Stendarr anymore, but I did meet him.
A god of injustice. I would have thought you would have chastised him even harder.
The definitions of justice are different for people. It was clear, he couldn't say it out loud, but it's clear he's not happy with the state of the Empire.
I see. I might like this new you.
Please hurry up, and like you like as you guys ascend back up the stairs, you're gonna like I'm gonna go slower. Like that's what the guard says as he like pulls out a box of chocolates and notices one of his chocolates was gone. And like
go.
Yeah. And like he's gonna take all day to free the cargo, but yeah.
Yeah.
Your friend will come out eventually at the end of the day. You're free to like roam about the college. What are you guys all doing? Ailisia, everybody else?
I'm going with Thorodan to see what he's doing.
Yeah, what's Thorodan up to? Like in this
Thorodan
massive
doing?
place of books.
Thorodan is going to attempt to get Krona to keep an ear out for anything that sounds like it's a little uncouth under the current Imperial reign, while he attempts to find any interesting books on, like, the history of the princes themselves and the law around the Empire, or simply spell tomes, whichever he finds first.
The first thing that sticks out to your ear, Krona, that you overhear like some of the students discussing and behind you, like because they're like students who are just like some of them are talking, some of them aren't. Like it's a library, but like everyone's in the library all day, so like it's just kind of like a thing that like you, if you're a little bit away from Irag and like the more asshole-ish librarians, you can like kind of chill in here. And you know, people are working, solving theoretical problems and assignments, and Mom says, "Can you believe a Morag Tong assassin tried to kill the Archmage? I mean, fucking, how crazy do you have to be to try and take that contract?" And like, I know, right? Like, especially someone who as talented as Miss Marianne or Archmage Marianne.
Are you back? Or
You have experienced your first bout of NPC dialogue.
Beautiful.
We're going to hear that dialogue 20 more times before we're done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is
That's the
Krona
only thing
back,
they
by the
say,
way?
and it's on loop.
Yeah.
He has been silent for quite some time.
And John is
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
MIA.
He might still be MIA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suppose we could wait for him to get back while I attempt to find books.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I am looking for anything related to specifically currently Hermaeus Mora.
Okay. There is a restricted section that you have to cast a spell to enter on like the 6th level, but you don't know the spell. But you watch and like you kind of sneak around and like you watch like a higher level student, like someone who's clearly like a graduate student who's like going for their essentially the equivalent of going for their masters here at the college, who's like ascending to a higher level or like ascending to try and be a professor here at the college. You see a few students like that come up and they cast some manner of like bolt at the an old symbol of like the wall, and you notice like the four shaped star turn into a 5-point star and then open up on the wall. Like it alters a good word. Maybe that gives it away. It alters something about the door, and then the door like turns into a 5-point, like the symbol on the wall turns into a 5-point College of Mitterhold star, and then opens up. And like they walk in, and the door immediately slams back behind them. One of them actually complains, "Damn it, it's got my robe!" And like they pull and like pull their robe forward and like unstick themselves and continue on into this different section. But you know you wouldn't be able to just charge at them and take the position. Like it closes back too quickly.
I'm going to write this down in my notes and attempt to conversate with Urag about it. Ask him what's up with the locked door on the 6th floor. Keep it very casual, though. I don't want to give it away just yet. Just been wandering the grounds. Why is there a restricted section on the 6th floor?
He looks up at you, and he says, "I wonder why." And he just kind of gives you this very terse response, and then just returns back to like writing in Orcish in like a journal.
I suppose I should phrase it a little differently. How would one access it? Is that for graduates only?
You ever heard that this is a self-led college?
I heard it, but truth be told, I did not fully understand it.
We give lectures. We teach occasionally a couple spells personally. We explain the theory behind magic, like the different mental states which one needs to attain in order to cast magic. The emotional states one needs to cast destruction magic. The belief and the threat which you need to impose upon the world and the fabric of reality in order to alter reality. And like, he really stresses the word alter. And the beliefs which you need to hold within oneself in order to cast restoration and all manner of other things. And, you know, perhaps maybe other things that were once taught were important in this college. And maybe still are. And like he gives you like a raised eyebrow.
He's gonna stroke his beard for a second and go, perhaps they are. Thank you, I appreciate your time. I apologize if I seem uneducated here.
It's important that you alter your perception of what is allowed and permissible in this college sometimes, and how to pursue your education. Like, it's important that you very, very much so be changeable and like you pay attention. That's all he says. And then
attention.
He just is really stressing like alteration basically is the conclusion you come to.
Thank you.
And then he sits back down in his desk.
I will sort of just.
There's lots of books around, and like he says, the 3rd level is got a lot of beginner level spell tomes.
I suppose I will go on 3rd level and attempt to find something useful with Ailisia.
Yeah.
Ailisia looks at Thorodan and says, "I know the open spell. I can't really cast it right now, but I know it."
Maybe that would work.
Ailisia, I'm giving you a luck point for that.
It's very smart.
Just for correctly guessing the solution to the problem, but
I was like, there's no way it's not the open spell, guys.
yeah,
There's no way it's not.
That is so. Your brain is huge.
You were like, it's alteration. I'm like, oh, I have alteration. Oh, I have that spell. Hey, it must be that spell.
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess we just gotta sit around until Ailisia gets her magicka back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. It'll be a day.
Yeah.
What
And
time is
you
it?
guys are
You can tell
free.
that.
Like you notice when you go to the Hall of Countenance, like where the students are allowed to sleep. That you guys have you guys are on the man, you don't know how many rows of stairs you finally have to climb. And you're like 7 damn rows of stairs. Like you're all the way at the almost at the top of the tower. And there's a bunch of just like really basic like nerdy students up there, but like these are like the lowest rung of the students. Like these are there's an Argonian here who's like currently smoking something, and then there's a couple of other students who are like smoking something out of like a hookah pipe on the 7th. So they go to stash it, and then they look at you and like looking to see if you're like cool about it.
Just shrug my shoulders. I didn't see anything.
And then they leave the hookah pipe out, and they like one of them offers like a hand to high five you.
Thorodan gladly high fives and is like, seems like I found my kind of mages.
And there's a bunch of like stoner mages that you're on the floor with. One Argonian with like blue scales, and then a Khajiit with like completely black fur, like a black cat Khajiit with like yellow eyes. Who someone calls Lucky, and like he responds to it, but that's not actually his name. And then of course there is one who's called Smokes on Water. And there is a Nord who's kind of like very inexperienced. And you see Dagran Coldhand up here. Dagran is currently like looking at the hookah, and he's sitting with them, and he's like, "Hey guys." There's a young Dagran is like kind of like the hardened like he looks like a criminal in this group of like maybe like 16 to like 20-year-old like kids, and the 20-year-old much more like softer looking Nord is like kind of like deferring to him and asking him stories about like what he's been up to. And like Dagran is kind of spinning a yarn about like all the things he's been up to, all manner of like, I was imprisoned out in a Arctic prison by some evil mages in the middle of the ocean on a random island within the Sea of Ghosts, and he's like spinning a yarn. He like looks at you guys like to not like ruin this tale. And you guys are free to like go sleep in your rooms respectively. Each of you have like a room. There's 4 of them for you guys. Mirvos, of course, there is no other. You go to your room with Sinkir with Moasi, and like there's one bed, and it's like, oh, of course, and like there's a place for you to stay. Like it's awkward. Would be awkward for you to get on that bed because it's so small, much smaller than you. There's a single bed for you. Yeah.
No, I think he would just clearly sleep on the floor.
Yeah. There's a single bed for you, Thorodan, and like a desk and like a couple of shelves and bookshelves and cases and stuff, and like there's a window in your room. There's no windows.
Orsinium and the orcs out of my fucking backpack and on this shelf, and I'm just shaking my head. I'm never getting rid of this thing, am I?
Yeah. And like there's actually another copy of Orsinium and the Orcs in Orcish in one of your bookshelves.
No.
And there's a moment when Za'Fina enters her room alone that you're like very glad to be just alone, and you can kind of meditate, and we'll follow that up on that. But the last funny scene is like there's a windowless room that like Mirvos enters in with Ailisia, and then like pauses and like almost like clasps the door like fucking frightened, like terrified to death that he realizes there's only one bed in this room. Ailisia, and he's like, actually, Ailisia, I think I'm just gonna smoke. And like he's he's never fucking smoked in his life.
Yeah, Ailisia literally points out, she's like, you don't smoke. Okay, look, I'll sleep on the floor. It's not a problem.
No. You're gonna sleep on the bed, and maybe I'll join. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna roll a coin because he's currently experiencing like a confliction between like his mad respect for you and how much he like actually like cares about you as a person, and his much more bolder nature. And his respect for you wins out, and he's like, I'll find some cushions. They were sitting on some of them out there, and maybe I can find them on the other floors. And I'll sleep in here as well, but I'll make a little cushion bed to the side. How's that sound? And he kind of like steps out and like shuts the door, and will not be back for an hour. And while he goes downstairs, it's fucking stupid.
Ailisia is like, oh my god, I could have just. Oh god, what am I doing? She's like doing the same thing in the room.
No.
And he meanders down. The only person who I think is got anything relevant before we go to sleep and get all your stats back and like get your HP back. The only person I think has anything relevant is
Oh, you know, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
If I fuse with Moasi'Ko so we can just sleep on the bed.
Yeah,
I was thinking that. I was
that's
like,
actually
fuse
really
with
funny.
her.
Like you fuse with her, and he's like, I'm just going to sleep on this bed and get a good night's rest.
I mean, the first
That's what I was
5-6
thinking.
years ever slept on the bed like that.
It's like, oh, I don't like. Actually, is it a thing where you're like, I don't know if I enjoy it. It's not my normal how harsh I treat my body. Like I went through a couple years where like I treated my body extremely harshly because of depression. And when I first slept in an actual bed after that, like because I slept in like essentially a monk room with like very like hard slats for bed. When I first slept in an actual mattress bed, after a while I was like, it's not what I'm used to. My body had gotten used to like just hard wood. Man, you should not do that to yourself, by the way.
Would agree.
Yeah.
Please don't, guys.
Treat yourself nice
Yeah.
and go to sleep in nice sleepy pants and a big comfy shirt and hold a teddy bear or a cat or something.
All right, in that sense, then yeah, they'll lock the door, fuse, and then just sleep on the bed.
Yeah, and we go to Za'Fina, and Za'Fina, you are able to meditate on this bed if you wish to have a vision of to attempt to have a vision of Azura.
Yes, I will do just that.
Go ahead and roll me. I'm trying to look at your character sheet to see what is the most reasonable freaking thing for you to roll for this. I think lore came out of my mouth, but I don't know if that's exactly correct.
Yeah.
I want you to roll me a conjuration.
I don't have good conjuration
I know.
at all.
I know. It's a literal quarter. It's a quarter flip.
And I did it.
Nice.
I fucking did it. Let's go.
Your vision filled with purple smoke. This room like drops to the point where like the smoke like that's coming from the other room like kind of seeps in, but it's like changing colors. It fills in this room, fills with a sweet incense smell, like a beautiful incense smell, like a smell of like orange and rose hips and things. Hello, my beloved.
Hello again. It is good to see you.
It is good to see you too. I never turned down an opportunity to see you. Do you wish to come sit beside me, or that I may sit beside you?
Of course, my love.
And she sits beside you on the bed, and then looks at you deeply, longingly, and rests her hand on yours.
Will like kind of lean on her shoulder.
Is there another reason you invited me into your room, Za'Fina? Once you had your first chance of privacy?
I'm just, I don't know. I wanted to. Suppose I just needed comfort after everything that happened.
Oh, hey,
And-
Za'Fina, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to. Oh,
Ah.
sorry, you're busy. Get out, Blue. You don't have to be like that, meanie queenie. Like, I don't always want to talk to you either, but I just wanted to talk to my friend. Out. Out.
My love, if I may,
Yes.
let her stay. I have some things to talk to her about.
Do you wish me to leave?
I. Do whatever you feel comfortable doing.
She will cross her arms and sit next to you on the bed with like a hand on your leg. And she will like clear her throat. Hi, Za'Fina. I didn't mean to interrupt or whatever you're doing.
Emily, I'm. What? I don't even know what to say to you.
Well, it's good to see that you're still around. Like, I was worried I wouldn't be able to talk to the rest of my friends.
Can you not talk to them?
They're kind of out of my jurisdiction now. We don't, we're not on the same wavelength.
Yes, but if you wanted to, could you?
No. Well, at least I can talk at them, but they won't be able to understand me.
That's a shame. If you had known this was going to happen, if you had known that you would lose your friends, why did you let them do that to themselves?
Because you're heroes. You can do whatever you want.
No, we can't. No, we are stupid. We make mistakes like anyone else. And how?
But when you make mistakes, they're heroic mistakes.
Heroic mistakes.
I don't. This is why you understand why I don't agree with her. Are you correct?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. It's just.
Are you mad at me, Za'Fina?
I'm sorry. It's just. I fear for my friends.
I'm kind of worried about them too, but I don't know what's going to happen. I never really know what's going to happen. Time doesn't really work in the way that I can look forward, because time doesn't unfold in a line like that. That's just what Akatosh does is to time. And like time is made ordered by him because he's not really the god of time, he's the god of order.
Order. Yes, whatever. I don't know.
Can I help you with anything, Za'Fina?
Help. There is something my beloved wanted from me that you could help me with.
But do you want it?
I do want it.
You shouldn't do things that you don't want to do if people are pressuring you.
I do want to do it.
Okay.
Because it is her love that has driven me thus far.
You will understand how incorrect you are on that in a moment.
Yes. She told me to see the memory of the one who came to her when her brother died.
Oh yeah, I can. I don't have a lot of untimes when that happened, but I mean that was back in the Mythic Dawn. That was back in the well, that was back before the time ever got ordered. I have tons of lines on that. Yeah, let me pick up one. And like, and she holds up a bunch of colors, and she has a blue one, a green one, a red one, and a yellow one.
I don't know the difference between all of these. Wait, which one do you think I should take?
Well, I'm assigned to the blue one. The yellow one is Unala Say. The green one is Londa Vera, and the red one was a different person back then.
Hmm.
But they're a meanie now, so you may not want to talk to them. And like, she has some interesting insights if you go with the red one.
The red one, I guess. Go on.
Of course, she has her own very strong-willed opinions, which what you decide here will be very important. I cannot make the decision for you, my love.
So I have colors to go off of.
I'm the blue one.
You're the blue one, yes, I know that. I'll try the red one, I guess.
Okay, cool. I hope you have fun seeing through Mirrored Nanda's eyes.
Alright.
And you are
here we
shot
go.
back through time, like, before you even realize that you're not talking to Azura anymore. You are shot back across time, into a scene where you are clearly looking at a massive black, what looks to you like a massive black orb, and there is a weeping figure, weeping on the ground. Like, you are in what looks to be almost a painterly, pointillist version of reality. Everything looks to you, even your own hands, like it's not quite solid. Like, it all looks like very fuzzy at the edges in color and in texture. And you look at yourself, and you look down, and you look over your hands, and it looks like everything kind of bleeds together, like the colors have run together, like on a watercolor. And there's this woman who just seems like a very plain, nondescript woman with brown hair, looking over at this dais where like the bottom drops out, and it's just this floating black orb, and she's holding someone in her arms, weeping. Why? Why did you have to go? Why did you have to make them build this? I don't understand. El, why? Why, El? We could have gone anywhere. We didn't have to stay here for this stupid dream of yours. It's all a dream, but it's a nightmare without you. Who are you? Why are you here watching me? You realize that you were in the guise of Meridia, also back then known as Meridnunda.
Oh,
the
shit.
Red Star.
Oh, shit. Well.
Someone who used to be a Magna Gay but is now a meanie, is what she used to always say. Things are clarifying for you now who the Red Star used to be, correct?
Oh, yes, very much so.
What do you want?
Oh, God. Oh, God, what do I want?
Everything has been taken from me. If you want my life, take it. I can't go on without my brother.
We'll just... doing as Za'Fina does, and will like go up to her, hold her hand, take her hand in mine, and just hug her really tight in a deep embrace.
What? I don't know who you are. And like she like tries to push you off of her.
You are in pain. Let me be of some comfort to you.
It's not gonna bring my brother back.
I know. But it should help a little, I hope.
It's my own fault, don't you get it? I found him like this. Torn out by the other spirits. He looked for me. He found this gate. He was asking me for help. They ripped out his heart. They ripped my brother's heart out. He was trying to find something to keep going, and he found this, and she just gestures to the great darkness is what it's called. The great darkness. This black star almost. It's like a place like that does not emit any light. It's like a big, massive orb. Almost looks like a black hole, basically, like just floating in the air.
I see.
I knew it was. It was ruining him. It wasn't who he was. It was. I didn't know what to do. I ripped it out of him.
It's okay.
I threw it into the void.
It's okay.
At least he got to die as who he was. What am I supposed to do in this place? Roll me a lore check.
Okay.
There are two lanterns here.
Ooh, hell yeah.
There are two lanterns here. And you remember that this is the place of the pyre and the tears. It's an ancient story told by the Khajiit people, where Azura built a funeral pyre for him before the gate and lit it with lanterns of love and mercy for the twin moons, Joan and Jode. She wept so profusely that her tears fell on the pyre, and their mixture with his ashes scattered across the lunar lattice, creating the spirit of vengeance and binding his spirit to protect the Khajiit. This is also known as her timeless ages of mourning. There is no idea how long she mourned for him.
We will mourn as long as you need.
That is not the first thing that comes to your mind. The first thing that comes to your mind was burn him away with the everlasting light and move forward is the words that come to mind from Meridia. And they come forward with heavy strength because Meridia turns to you inwardly. Like you can feel like you're pulled into the mind of Meridia, and Meridia looks at you and says, "You don't belong here." I know the blue star's tampering when I see it. You are a rider on the wind. A person who does not belong in this moment. Make me a willpower check.
Let's go.
You can push her out if you wish to. She's telling you what she wants to say to Azura. She's trying to say to Azura, burn the memory of him away.
Burn the memory of him away. I would like to tell her the opposite. Remember him. You will remember how you felt about him. and let it give you strength. Let it push you forward.
But that's, and she looks at you strangely, and her eyes are glowing with a purple glow. It's the only thing that sets her apart. She is, for the most part, a mundane looking woman. Like, this is the most strangely normal you've ever seen Azura. Like, she is, like, not particularly, well, to you she's always beautiful, but she is not particularly attractive in this form. She's not putting on airs or anything, and you don't know what this means. What am I supposed to do?
You will mourn, as we all do when we lose someone. But you will. But I know you. You are beautiful. You are kind. You will rise up. You are more than your grief.
She looks at you with eyes that say, "This isn't right," and like she looks at you and like, that's not what you really want to say. And you can hear something inside Meridia's mind say, I want you to leave this room, shut the door with his body in it, and I will burn it with everlasting light. I will burn away the great darkness. I will burn away the birth of Namaraj.
Do I need to make another willpower?
No.
No.
If you make another willpower check, go ahead and roll for me. I want to see if you succeed in this. If you fail, it's fine. But if you succeed, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
You are fine at pushing her away. But you are going to continue hearing Meridia's thoughts. You cannot eliminate Meridia from the presence of this moment. If she looks at you, she says, "That's not really what you want to say. Why are you being kind? I am Ada, a spirit of spirits. I am great in my own way, and I have not decided my way, for my brother and I were going to talk at length before this dawn of this project that he was working on, and we would figure ourselves out. But I know you, Star Spirit, Meridia. I know who you are. This is not what you wish to say. Why are you being kind in this moment? Why do you not leave me to weep my brother? My brother whom I've killed."
Would you believe me if I said that this is not Meridia who speaks to you right now?
She sees you immediately. And she says, "Who is it then?"
One who has loved you ever since I knew you. And I am here now.
She looks at you when you mention "ever since." Those words don't make sense in a place of untime where time has never existed. To her, the words she hears when you say, "I have loved you ever since," is "I have loved you ever, 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 ever." And the word echoes into existence. "I have ever loved you." She stands up with her brother's body and says, "I believe you. What am I to do here?" You remember that the two lanterns are meant to be lit. First, the lantern of mercy, and his body, you will lower his legs into it, and that will be Jode. And then you will light the lantern of love. She says, mercy, I understand, but I have never loved." Like, she lowers his feet into the, and like, the lower half of his body disappears, and she, and like, she sees her brother disappearing in front of her, and it takes the place of one of the moons in the sky. And it just cuts her so deeply. And she almost drops the body, and you help her carry it. And you both set it on the floor, and she says, "I have never loved. I have never loved."
You will. You will.
She looks at you, like, eyes connecting. You say you love me. Would you show me of love?
I would.
And she pulls you into a kiss.
Aw.
And the other lantern of love lights up. And as you kiss her, she pulls back and she says, "What do you see in me? What do you know of me? What am I in your heart?"
You are beauty, kindness. You are everything to me.
At this, Azura picks up the mantle of beauty as part of her realm. What else is she to you?
You are. You are. You are. Trying to think of how to say like prophecy, something akin to like. You who have shown me the way all this time.
And she will take up the ability to see as far as one can see, that she can show people the way. And who are you? Where do you come from?
I am. Well, I am just someone. Not really much of anything, but you loved me all the same.
She pulls you into another kiss, and like almost when she takes up prophecy, her eyes glow as she kisses you, and she kisses you even deeper, and she sees what she must do, that you must ever be. And pulls back and lowers her brother's body in these. Like this all happens to you as moments, but these are timeless ages where she lowers her brother's head into the fire of love, and he becomes Joan. And she creates the lunar lattice, and she says, "Of what people are you formed?"
I am of the Khajiit.
And she takes the words Khajiit from your lips into the world and places them on the forest peoples and builds the people of the Khajiit. And you are sent back. You are sent back to the moment where you're sitting in this room with Nimali and but you're not sent back without a word, and like you hear Meridia say, "No one will ever violate my will. My will supplant all wills before me. My will be alone, the brightest star, the most burning, blazing light. I will forever be unequivocally light of light, burning bright. Be rid from me, second will," and she expels you from ever coming back to this moment. This is where Meridia becomes like incredibly dominating. Like, I don't know if you've read much lore about Meridia, but Meridia like is not just like about light and like hating on death. She burns out her followers and calls them like the illuminated, but they have no free will. She hates free will as much as she hates undeath. Like all her followers follow her will alone, unanimously.
Okay.
You have decided the fate of 2 Daedra by accident, or by very much by design. And you are currently in the room with Nimali and Azura. It has 7 hours have passed.
We'll just like go to Azura and like just like give her just the biggest hug, just hold her so like super tight.
Now do you see that it was you who first loved me? Before I ever took my form, you directed me to be beautiful, and you directed me for sight beyond sight.
I, 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 I see. I, I don't know how I could have ever